All right, everybody, welcome back to the Cosmic Kickback. As you can see, we have a pretty good set going on here. We got some new audio equipment. I'm a little frustrated right now because I spent the last 2 hours trying to figure this out.
Yeah.
And it was really irritating me, but I think we got it.
If you're listening to us and you're not on YouTube, we got some new equipment. We got some boom arms right now. We have 2 mics now. So now Nick has his own. I have my own. You can't see it. You can watch it on YouTube if you want, though. So yeah, we've been setting these up for the last 2 hours.
I've never been more pissed off, dude.
There was some technical issues, but I think it's worth it. And now it'll be easier to do more group videos when we want.
Yeah.
Like that one video we had with Krish, Michael, and Elijah.
Yeah, was it episode 7, right? Or 8?
Yeah, whichever one we talked about, relationship type stuff. So it's easier now. We can have the mics for more groups of people. I don't know if we're gonna have a ton of people on too often though. I like to keep it to the topics don't get, or the audio doesn't get too everyone's screaming at each other.
Yeah.
You know. We might try to do Squadcast, or we have a lot of our friends on here. That'll be 6-7 dudes if we got everyone on.
We'd have to split up the groups.
Yeah.
What
we could do,
how you have teams for dodgeball, because
oh yeah,
certain people are gonna I wouldn't put I don't know, Cody and Jaden together.
You think they're gonna start smacking each other?
Probably.
What you could do is if we had a more open space, we can now have somebody sitting on the other side of the room and people on the other
just
side.
Shouting from behind.
Yeah, you could do it.
It's shut up, dude.
Yeah. But that's to come. So yeah, we got new equipment. We're gonna be using it. Hopefully, now the technical difficulties are over, we'll have no more problems.
Hopefully.
But, yeah. Let's get right into the 10th episode.
Yeah, finally.
Yeah, we've hit double digits. Next up is triple.
When do we, dude? If we do it, we've been doing them for a week now. And if we do it for 5, let me do the math. There's 52 weeks in the year, right?
Is it 52?
Yeah, so if we do it for 5 years, we'd be in 250. I don't know. However we figure out how to do it.
Well, let's see. We're at 10 now. So if we did it for a full year, we'd have about 60 something, 60, 62, somewhere around there.
60
a year from now, which would mean in a year and a half, we should hit triple digits from now.
Yeah.
So 2021, the summer of 2021, which would be actually about the 2-year anniversary if we continue it weekly.
Yeah.
Because we started, I think the first one came out in June of 2019.
Yeah, because I remember you texted me in college, it was near the end of December. You're dude, you still want to do that podcast thing that we talked about? And then we did it in March of 2019.
Oh yeah,
the beginning of March 2019.
We did one, and then you went back to
El Paso.
El Paso, and then you came back for summer, and then you did another one.
That's why we had a really sporadic schedule.
Yeah, so it's because we wanted to do an episode on Endgame, Infinity War, and all that.
Yeah.
God, dude.
Good times.
Yeah. Okay, Nick. So, did you have any discussions you had ideas for?
Well, you had the idea to talk about what we want to look forward to this year.
2020 goals.
Yeah, it's a whole new decade.
That's true. What do you think you're gonna be at the end of the decade? Let's ask that first. That's more interesting.
Well, I know I just turned 20, so this is the next 10 years of my life.
You're gonna be 30 years old. That's the same thing for me because I turned 20.
Yeah,
last
we're both
August.
in our we're just starting our 20s now.
Yeah, I turned 20 in August, which means I'll end 2029 being 30 for about the last 5 months of the year. And then you, at the start of the next decade, you're gonna hit 30. That's so weird to say, dude.
I hope I have either a long-term relationship going for me, so when I go into my 30s, I could just start planning family stuff.
Yeah.
Because I'm not thinking about it now.
No, yeah, I wouldn't either.
And I joke around that I don't want kids, but when I get to that age, I'm okay, I would like a family and a home and stuff like that.
Damn, Nick, family man.
You're
gonna be out in the
me
back.
in 10 years is. I should actually make it a time capsule video where I interview myself.
Those are always
I should
cool.
make it now because I'm blonde right now.
You should, yeah.
And then looking back, I'm what was I
have
doing?
gray hair in your 30.
Maybe like going bald. I don't think I bald. My grandpa and my dad are like, they still have like all their hair.
I'm trying to think who would go bald in squad. Like who's gonna start losing their hair first?
Are you thinking it? I feel like Cody would.
I don't know.
Because it's always the people it's always the people that have a lot of hair now is like when they start.
My hair usually goes really fast.
Really?
So, no, you've seen when I had long hair.
Oh yeah.
I got a haircut, and on the podcast even my hair was really long.
Dude, yeah. If I find a photo, you should put it up here. But I'm like, dude, you had like Prince Charming hair. Okay. It was like super long.
I don't think it was the longest it's ever been. I think when I first started dating Emily, it was as long as it ever was.
Yeah.
Because I remember we took a photo for Christmas that year. And in the photo, that's when I was like, dude, like it's so long. What the hell?
You're like, I
looked at it and it was like touching my shoulders. And I was like, bro, like I didn't know it was that long.
He's like, I just wear it.
Yeah, it's so weird, man. Like it never feels that long when you have it. But it's a really pain to have long hair, dude. Like that long. Because I've seen people like Omar who have the hair the way it is now. They're like, bro, my hair's getting so long, and I'm like, I always like, oh, no, dude, you don't know.
No, Scott's trying to grow his hair out right now. I tried to grow my hair out like, I think when I came back.
Oh yeah.
After my like year in El Paso. It was like, it wasn't even that long, honestly. It was just like, because my hair curls a bit, so it's shorter. Mm-hmm. But it was just really itchy, dude. And like, I would comb my hair and like someone like come out.
Yeah, the hardest part is living here because it gets so hot. When it's humid and you go out, you feel it in every.
Did you ever like play basketball with it? Yeah. Did you have to wear like a hat or like a headband?
At first, I wouldn't, but near the end, when it was getting much more engulfed, I needed.
Just covered your whole face.
I really needed it because there'd be times where I would run and it would just drop in front of my face, and I had to keep putting the hair back in front of it. And I never bought a headband or anything. I probably
should have just got like a mullet. Dude,
cut it the way it is right now in the front, but leave everything.
Dude, yeah,
I would look so stupid.
Dude, that would look cool. There's some people that can like pull it off.
I feel like it looks. I've never seen someone that looks good on.
There's a guy on TikTok who looks like, I think he's in high school and he has a mullet. Oh my god! And it actually looks like pretty good. It looks good. He's like a football player though.
It makes you want to get it?
No. I'm done with messing I want to grow my hair out back to black now. Because
you're done with the blonde look?
Yeah, I did it in like June, I think. And now like I did it a couple times. And now like what I want to do is just like it's growing like probably like half an inch of like black hair back. I just want to like get a buzz cut.
Just like Michael did?
Yeah.
Dude shaved his whole head.
Why did he shave his head?
It was out of nowhere. He called me and he's like, bro, it was the day before we went to go play basketball.
Oh, that day?
The very first time we went to go play.
Yeah.
I don't think he went, or he did, but he got the haircut after because we went so early. But our friend Michael was on the podcast. He just called me one day and I was asking him if he wanted to play basketball with us. And he was just like, dude, I think I'm going to shave my head. I was just, what? Where'd that come from? And he's just like, no, dude, like new year, new me.
Yeah.
I was okay, I guess. Like,
that's how I like look at it. It's like I've been messing around with my hair a bit.
New decade.
Like, yeah, I don't know. It just gives you getting a new haircut just gives you like a new feel.
Wasn't your first trying to make it like auburn, right? Like
yeah,
orangish brown.
When I first did my hair, I was like, me and Scott were hanging out and like making music, and I was like, dude, like I think I want to do my hair different. And so we went to Walmart. And we ended up going back like 2 times because the first time I got like a really dark like box dye. Uh-huh. And then like when I was looking up on Reddit, like if you've never dyed your hair before, it's called like virgin like hair, as in like it doesn't have any like chemicals in it. Like it's just like pure like it's just like natural hair.
Yeah.
And so like I put the dark brown dye in it, and like it looked the same. And I was like, okay, like my hair is really black, I guess.
Yeah. And
then we did 2 of like the blonde like
Did you bleach it at
all?
The
dyes. Yeah, so there's a little bleach in it. So you put it in there for like 30 minutes, and we did that twice. Oh no, we did it once. And I told my mom it was like brown now, and I told my mom I was like, oh, like I want to like bleach my hair. She's like, oh, just wait till we go to like the salon, and like he can do it for you. He's like a professional.
Oh, you did that?
And I didn't want to wait, so like I did it one more time, and it was like auburn, dude. It was like almost the color of this coffee table.
I remember it briefly like that. I think you had it.
Yeah, it was like a week, dude.
Yeah.
And then after that, I went to the guy, and like he's like, oh, dude. And then after that, he bleached my hair 3 times. So it was really dead, dude.
God, Nick.
Yeah, and now
was
this
it like
is just
dry and stuff the first time.
Dude, yeah, my freaking scalp was like, dude, it freaking burns.
Did it hurt? Because I know they like don't they get some type of tool and like stab your head and pull your hair out?
Yeah, they get like a brush and they have to like pull
Does
your
it
hair
hurt?
out. It does hurt.
Because I know some people were like, dude, that shit fucking hurts. I'm not doing that.
It does hurt. That's why I'm kind of done with it.
I know Emily, my girlfriend, wanted to dye her hair for a while. She was gonna do it once we finished last semester, but she was like scared the whole Christmas break. Never did it.
Dude, she could just get like an ombre. Or
What she wanted to do is her hair is like a light brownish.
Mhm.
Like she has like light brown hair. My hair is dark brown, but it looks black. She wanted to get like full on black hair, like make it black, like I guess like emo hair, emo like goth black, like black.
So it would look like that goth girl from Kim Possible. You know what I'm talking about?
The green one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot her name.
Oh yeah, so Shigo, right?
Shigo?
I think so.
Yeah.
I know. Emily wanted the hair to be black. I told her she would look good with it because I said it would make her eyes pop out more if she has like really dark hair. So I was supporting her for it, but we found this one thing, and it was supposed to be a natural hair dye. They sell it at Lush, and it's like henna, the thing that like some people like will draw. That's like temporary tattoos.
Oh yeah.
Henna. They draw
I was thinking about getting
hands.
one of those.
Yeah, it's made of that same stuff that henna is made from. It's like it looks like a big ass chocolate bar. It's like a thick ass thing. You can look up Lush henna like hair dye, and what you do is you just put it in a bowl, you melt it, put a little bit of water in there, and then you just put it through your hair, let it sit for a couple hours, and you just wash it out. And apparently it makes your hair some color, and it's a natural dye, so it lasts for about a month or so, and then it'll start slowly fading, and eventually it'll go away. So Emily was like, "Oh, I'll do that instead of getting my full-on hair like all these chemicals and stuff like that." So we got that, but then we looked at reviews for it, and all of them are good except for one, and that's all it took. One review got Emily scared.
That's must just be like a stupid person.
Yeah, that's what I told her, because like it was supposed to make your hair black, but in the sun or like in the shine, it was gonna have a little blue tint to it.
That'd be cool.
I told her that's cool. So it was gonna be like old comic, you know how comics are drawn.
Yeah, like the Wonder Woman hair. Like
yeah,
it has like a blue.
It has like a blue shine to it.
Yeah,
and that's cool.
That's really cool.
And we looked at photos of it, and it looks good. Like a lot of people were like, "Oh God, it looks really good." But then one person, they posted a review, they get 1 star, and they were like, "Oh, it turned my hair green." And I was like, "What?" And they posted a photo, and their shit looks like throw up green. And I was like, I don't know what the hell they did.
They probably had something else in their hair before they put it.
Probably, but I told Emily, like, bro, you're tripping. Like, that's not going to happen. So she hasn't done it still. I'm trying to get her to do it because I think it will look cool, but we'll never know. Maybe one day we'll have her on the cast and she'll have new hair. But
you should bleach your hair. But that's like a commitment for girls because like guys, our hair grows a lot faster.
Yeah,
theirs is like half an inch, like probably even less, like a month.
Yeah, that's why Emily wants to get She told me, she's like, "Oh, I should just get wigs," and I was like,
"Dude, that's dumb."
I told her like,
you just like snatch that off.
I told her it was stupid because like, she's like, "Yeah, like one day I can be like, I could have like a bob cut, and I'll have it like the little thing like the chick from Pulp Fiction, like I'll have hair that." Yeah, she's like, and then one day I'll have like long red hair and like yeah, and I was like, Emily, like people are gonna
you're like Cardi B with
people are gonna think you have cancer or something if they're gonna know you're wearing wigs. And she's like, "What, you think so?" I was like, "Yeah." If you show up one day you have long ass hair and then the next day you have short and then you come back and have long hair again, they're gonna know. And, oh dude, I don't know. I hope she dyes it, but we never know. Maybe we will.
It's fun to mess with your hair.
I tried to get her to. I told her I would, because she was like, "Oh, maybe I'll just get like a little piece of it and test it on that before doing the full thing." And I told her I would do it on my hair because I was like, I'll do it, bro. Like my hair is already like pretty much black. It'll just, if anything, it'll just give it like the shine, which I wouldn't mind having. I don't care. But I don't know, bro. We've been talking about hair for too much.
I just realized, like, dude, we talked about hair for like 10 minutes.
We just started. I was asking about the decade.
Yeah,
that's what
I'm actually excited. I went to the movies last night to see some like Nick Cage movie, and I saw the trailer for Christopher Nolan's movie Tenet. Mm-hmm. Have you seen the trailer for that?
I think so.
Dude,
they also showed like a little short of it before.
Really?
I saw.
Dude, I want to see more than the trailer because like the trailer, there's like that one scene where they're just like they're driving through the highway and everything's moving in reverse while they're going forward.
Dude, what is it even about?
I think that like they fake their deaths.
Ooh.
Or like the way that happened is a guy like these guys like captured him, and like he took a cyanide pill instead of like dying, or instead of like giving out like information about his comrades. And like he got into this special program because it showed like how loyal he was, and like now he's off the grid. And then like he has these superpowers. I'm probably getting it wrong, dude, but like they show up to like the scene of a crime or like an event like before it happens, and then like it happens in reverse. Like it's like pressing like rewind on like a TV. Like it all just like resets. So they get there like during the aftermath, and then they're like, it's hard to explain because I don't even. It's just like it's one trailer I saw.
Yeah,
but it looks really
I swear
interesting.
to God, I went to a movie with Emily one time, and we walked in, and they're showing. I thought it was a trailer, but it wasn't like a trailer. It wasn't all the cuts and like stuff. You could tell it was an actual like scene of a movie or something. And then at the end of it, I didn't know what I was watching. I actually didn't recognize the trailer at all because I saw the trailer, but I was like, "What is this?" And then at the end of it, it said like, "Oh, like Tenet," and it was like, "This is like a short or something." And I was like, "What?" Like there was a short. I think they showed it before a movie we saw in IMAX, and you could only see it in IMAX. It's like a short, yeah. So I don't know. We didn't see the whole thing. We walked in late. Like I walked in and there was like they were leaving a bank or something, and then it ended like right there.
That's cool. I didn't know Robert Pattinson was in it too.
Sorry, I just popped my wrist. I don't know if the camera or the mic picked that up.
Probably. Well, better. We have 2 mics now.
Yeah.
It's got to pick up everything.
Well, hang on, Nick. Before we start talking about movies, I didn't get to talk about the decade for me, Nick.
Yeah. So what do you want to do?
Focused on you, bro.
Let's talk about both of us. It's been a while since it's just been the two of us.
Dude, it's actually. I don't know if you realize this, but when we first started the podcast, like the very first episode, not even on Apple Music or I don't have Apple Music, like the podcast, like Spotify, not on any of that. It's on YouTube. Back when we were called Just a Podcast. First episode, it's only been you and me for 20 minutes. And then Christian walks in. Right?
Oh, yeah. Dude, I forgot he walked in.
He was going to be on the full thing, but he was like busy doing so. I think he was like getting chicken or something, if I remember.
Yeah, he was getting chicken.
Yeah.
That was so
And then
God.
we told him, like, hey, if you show up too late and we're already recording, just like knock or like text me or something, and then we'll pause it and you can come in. And it's just like, he just like busted. It's like, what's good, bro? And then we're just like, we have turn. And he just comes in right then. Oh, my God. But that one 20 minutes before he showed up, that's the only time it's ever been just you and me out of the 10 episodes, which I think is kind of crazy because it was originally just you and me's idea.
Yeah.
Like, we were
I even told you like we got to stop like bringing people on, but then like we got it on Spotify and stuff, and I was like, oh, dude, like, and then we wanted to talk about all these things and other people wanted to talk about it, like Star Wars and Joker.
Well, Jaden got salty because he wasn't in the Star Wars episode.
Bro, just listen to it. Jaden, if you're listening to it, just listen to it.
That's what I'm saying. That episode was all kinds of. Wasn't that one long?
That one was long because we were like ranking all the Star Wars things.
Oh yeah, we should have. We should have done that better. We'll rank it better in the future. I still don't agree with Nick's ranking, but we roasted Nick in the comments. You know.
No, roast Josh. I'm gonna put the hashtag. We're gonna start a hashtag.
Okay.
We'll start a poll.
Poll who we roast in this episode.
Dude, if it's me, I'm gonna be so sad.
No, for the decade thing. Thinking, so 2030, 10 years from now, I will be 30 years old. I hope that I have tons of money.
Yeah, so just go like career-wise, just like everything, like every aspect of your life, like health, all that stuff.
Oh, God. Okay. Well, 10 years from now, my dog Rocket, he is currently, I think, 2 years old, maybe almost 3. He'll be 12 or 13 if he's still alive. Hopefully he's still there. I want Rocket to live a while. He still acts like a puppy. So my first dog lived to be 15, and he was a border collie just like Rocket. Mm-hmm. So hopefully Rocket will still be here. But
I mean, don't most dogs live to like?
It depends
like
on the
16?
breed.
Oh, it just depends on the breed.
Some like really tiny dogs, I think their age is like 8 to 10. And then really giant ones, it's about the same, I think. Some dogs only live like 67 years.
Damn.
Other ones, they hit that 15. Dude, there's been something over 20. Like, it all depends, like, on breeds and, like, health, all that. It's just like real life. Some people can eat like shit their whole life, and then they'll live longer than someone that's been vegan, worked out all the time. Like, they've done everything perfect, and that person will die from a heart attack. It's just like you can do everything you can, but at the end of the day, like, you can't prevent some things.
You can't stop life, dude.
It's weird, dude. It's but let me see. career wise, I mean,
Yeah, what do you want to be doing? I've always been meaning to ask you, like, what? I know you told me you want to do something with like music.
I have many interests, but the one thing I have realized that I don't want to do is I don't want to have a career like most people have. I don't want to roast people, but
No, I don't want to work like a desk job. I told my
like
mom
a desk job, or like even like my dad went into the Army and the Air Force, and he worked as a combat medic.
Mm.
And then since he got all that medical skill, he was like, okay, I'll go into something in the hospital, and he became a nurse. So, and he worked with like radiology and like X-rays, gamma rays, all that type of stuff. So that's pretty much all he did. He also worked in the ER for a bit, so we'd see like people come in with gunshot wounds, like accidents, shit like that. Yeah. So he did all that, which is interesting, and I respect like that entire like that grind.
Yeah.
But for me, I don't want to do something if I don't have like a passion for it, and I don't want to. I feel like a lot of people don't have a passion for stuff. They just know for a fact, like for like doctors get paid a lot of money. Like
yeah,
per
I mean,
year,
there's
like
a lot of people
if you get a good job as a doctor or a surgeon or something, it's a lot of school. Like you're
sacrificing
you're sacrificing a ton of your life to go to school, and then if you do get the job afterwards, you're getting paid the money. You're getting all that money. You're doing good, but I feel like for some people they have a calling to help people like that.
Yeah,
if you
like
do
they
that,
get
like,
enjoyment
cool.
out of it.
Yeah, and like it for sure. But I feel like there's also a group of them who they just know they're gonna get a good salary, and they're like, oh, I can just do this, and I can do whatever I want, and like that's a good way to live too. But I don't want to do something, even if it's giving me the money. I don't want to do something that I'm not getting enjoyment out of. That I don't enjoy doing.
Yeah.
And the things I enjoy doing. Sam just squeaked in his sleep.
He make a sound.
I don't know if Sam's in frame. Oh God.
Oh no, he's not. Yeah, we have my dog like sleeping on the couch next to us. And I don't know if anyone else's dog does this, but like, does Rocket do this when they sleep, like, and they dream? They make like noises.
Rocket doesn't, but my other dog Brownie does.
It's weird.
Yeah, I think they're having nightmares. They're not getting fed. That's another thing I've always wondered. What do dogs dream about? Because they clearly dream.
Yeah.
But what do they dream about? They don't know language. All they know is this. They know waking up, eating, going on a walk. That's all they know. Like
they just like,
because like if I have a nightmare, it can be about getting shot, getting chased, monsters, like all this crazy shit. There's no way dogs dreaming about monsters chasing them, Like what do they dream about? When do they get scared? Like my dog gets scared of like loud noises, like scaring
like vacuums and stuff.
Yeah, like they're dreaming about vacuums chasing them.
It's like fuck.
I don't know. I mean, maybe that's possible actually. But back to the job. So I've always liked music, and I don't know what I'd want to do in music though. That's the thing, because I know for a fact that like saying like, oh yeah, dude, I want to become like a rock star, a hip hop star. Like I want to tour and all this shit. Like that's a lot. Like there's so many people that do that. You have to get lucky. You have to have skill. You have to do so much. Mm-hmm. And I don't know, like I wouldn't. I mean, if that happened to me, I'd be like, fuck yeah, dude. Like let's do it. But I'm not gonna pursue it. Some people have that grind. They're gonna go for it. But for me, I'm looking at things statistically, and I'm like, I don't think I have the skill. Like I think I'm good at a couple things instrumentally. Like I know music theory, and I know how to play guitar, piano, drums, the bass guitar, like xylophone, which is like the piano pretty much. I know like a lot of stuff. I have instrument and music knowledge, so I can use that. And if I wanted to, I can go and I can make, like rap beats, hip hop beats. I can make normal songs. I have made some songs. But I just think like to get out there and do it, it's so hard. Yeah. Because even if you are good, and I don't even think I'm that good. I think I'm slightly better than the average person, but I think the people that make it are the people that are insane, insane natural ability.
Like art is not a guaranteed like career field. Like you can't make it painting and it's like, oh, like
exactly.
You know exactly where to do it. Like, and it's not as guaranteed as like lawyers, and because there's always gonna be people that need help getting out of jail or
exactly
stuff like that.
And for me, I don't have a calling to any of that stuff. The stuff that I enjoy doing, I enjoy doing this. I enjoy making the podcast, talking about things I like and theorizing on stuff I like. I enjoy editing the videos. I enjoy posting them and then like hearing people talk
I like
about
sharing
it.
stuff that I make.
I like that a lot, and that's something I would like to do, but that's hard to do as well. That's a grind.
Yeah.
Like an example, like some people can get it pretty quick, and it's harder now than it was like 10 years ago. Like 10 years ago when like there wasn't really such thing as an influencer per se, like they were calling that like celebrities.
Mm-hmm.
10 years ago when that wasn't really a thing, like YouTube was first starting off like 10 years ago, and it was still in the early days all the way back then. It's still, credit to all the people that made it, but back then when there weren't any, like there still weren't people, like all these creators, like right now there's so many people doing that it's so much harder to like get any type of publicity. But back then, like people were watching like anybody, and you had more of a chance back then.
Yeah, I think it's easier now with everything that's available to you, but it's harder that everyone's doing it.
Exactly.
It's like a double-edged sword.
Yeah, and I think that's cool. I think it's cool that people have this, they have easy access to
it's like a do-it-yourself thing.
Exactly, and it's like everyone has a. If you have a phone, you have a camera. Anybody has access to do any of this. Anybody can do it. Anybody can learn how to edit. You can literally look up on YouTube, like, how do I do this in editing? You can figure it all out.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to take a whole class. You can if you want. But
I took like one high school class on editing, and the rest I just learned on my own.
Yeah, I took what was it? I took a Photoshop class in high school, and then I took an animation class. So I know animation didn't really help me at all, to be honest with you. I didn't like my teacher.
It's like for like people that want to do like Disney animation.
Yeah, dude, my teacher did not teach me shit. Like,
who's your teacher?
If I can go on,
didn't we go and play Minecraft in a room?
No, that teacher was cool. That was my Photoshop teacher. She was cool. I actually learned stuff in that class. I learned Photoshop. I knew how to do everything. All that skill I still have. I can remember it. Mm. And then I learned Illustrator too. I forgot Illustrator because Photoshop's more useful in my opinion. I learned all of that, but my animation teacher, I think it's just a teaching style. For me, if I'm going to be taught something like Photoshop or editing a video, something like that, I feel like the teacher should put it up on the board, like have the projector on, so you can see what she's doing, and then she'll teach you. She's like, okay, right here, this is the thing where this is the steps, and you do this. This is how you use the magnetic lasso tool. You go out, do all this. Yeah, I learned all of that because my teacher went through and did that.
I'm like a visual learner with stuff like that.
Exactly.
I feel like you need to be.
I'm the same way. I don't think you can just read it and be like, oh yeah, okay. I mean, you could, but like, I don't know. But my animation teacher, she did not teach us a single thing the entire year. We'd have books and we'd read it in the book, and I'd go back and forth trying to be like, okay, where the hell is that? And and she never once turned on the projector and went through something with us.
That's dumb.
So I did shit in that class.
Was she like a gym teacher? No. Was there someone that they just threw in that class?
I forgot. Her name was Miss Mendoza, I think. And
Emily, I think I've heard of her. Yeah.
Emily had her. She did photography more so. And I think she was a better teacher for photography because I could tell she liked photography more because she had a ton of like DSLR cameras and like tripods. She had a whole photo room in the back.
That's
like
cool.
the red room or whatever.
I wish I took a photography class.
Emily took it and it was really cool and she really enjoyed it. And I could tell that the teacher was more passionate about photography than animation because she didn't teach us shit the whole year, but she taught all these people about the photos and photography and Photoshop and all this stuff. So Emily learned a lot about stuff in that class. That helped her out a lot. And now she's got like her photography business that she's working on.
That's what I really like, is since there isn't really a career field for like, I mean, I don't want to say like creator. I guess artist is like really.
You're your own boss, really.
Yeah. What I really want to do with it is just like take stuff like this podcast and like my YouTube channel and the music I'm making and just put it all under like some, like on a website or like something where it's just all connected, like that's a central brain for it, and then just try to find a way to like monetize it.
Yeah, exactly.
Because like I was in the car last night after I came back from like watching a movie. I was like, dude, I really want to be like, I want to go to school. Like, I know you don't have to go to school to like make videos and like stuff like that, but I just really want to learn the art of like cinematography so I could learn how to like get jobs that way. And then eventually I can just freelance and then do stuff for like my friends, like help them make music videos or make my own kind of stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Because the first couple of years, like, if you want to do it on your own and make your own business, pretty much be like an entrepreneur. You're gonna have to like
Pretty much, yeah.
work for other people until you can like finally be the boss.
Yeah, exactly. And I feel like with all that stuff, going back to what I originally saying, I think all of that is what I have more of. I have fun doing. Like, I have fun doing music and doing this, and I want to get back into making the YouTube videos like I used to, which is a goal I have for this year.
Yeah.
The camera.
You gonna get a camera?
Have not bought it. I went to the store.
It's a really big decision, honestly. I bought this one because I watched videos, and now like I watched videos about it, and now that I have it, I'm like, okay, like this is a beginner's one.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
you gonna upgrade soon?
I want to, because this only records at like 30 minutes, you know.
But
and like,
get that one
if you're watching it on YouTube, like that's why there's cuts in between.
You gotta get that one that's
the Lumix, or it's like Panasonic or
how
Lumix.
many hours did it record?
Like an hour and 20 minutes. That's freaking crazy, dude.
Yeah, you need something like that.
Yeah, or I wanted to get either one of the Sony cameras.
I was looking at cameras with Emily, and we were gonna get one. Like when I was at the camera exchange store, we were gonna get one, but they didn't have it in stock. So because of that,
it's probably really popular.
That's why I did not get it. So then I went to Best Buy, and they did have it, but it's just more expensive.
Yeah, so they always like upcharge there.
I'm gonna wait until that my first college check comes in for the thing I get. For those of you listening, I luckily, I will not go into the details, but pretty much I get paid to go to school. I won't say how much I get. I won't disclose the information, but I am lucky enough to receive that's not financial aid, but I'm lucky enough to receive, a benefit,
Bro, let me get on.
Huh?
Let me get in on it. You gotta teach me how to finesse.
It's not finesse. it's all it is my dad is a veteran, so it's like benefits like that. But I won't disclose how much I get. But I think I'm gonna wait until I get that first check, which should be soon. I'm gonna get it before this month ends. Got like a week left of this month, so I'm getting it soon. And then I'll think with that, I'll probably buy a camera, and then I'll still have some left over after that, and I'll just probably keep that in savings and stuff like that.
Yeah,
because I don't want to just spend all of it. But that's why I was okay with like buying like this and upgrading the equipment, because like, I'm just gonna get like, it's gonna go up, and on top of that with like money, yeah, that's how it is.
I was kind of like reluctant at first, but I was like, dude, like lately I've been putting like all my all into like the podcast thing, and it's been turning out really good.
Yeah, we've been doing pretty well for the startup.
Yeah,
we got to keep it going.
For sure. But
you got any goals for this year, Nick?
I want to get into a school that's gonna help me like further my career, because these past 2 years, I'm going to Vista, but I'm not like taking any like cinematography class or like any like film class. And then last year I was going to El Paso. I was just getting credits to transfer to UT Austin, and that didn't work out.
Yeah. And
so it just feels like I've been wasting my like first 2 years of college just trying to like move around and find a school. And then like the second thing is like I feel like I'm also missing out on like a college experience, because I'm just changing schools so much.
I feel you.
But hopefully this year I just want to find like a lot of like clarity and then like identity with what I do, with like the music I make. This podcast stuff, when you rebranded it, I was like, okay, cool. This seems more like
you got to get Cody on the track.
We're like getting on the right path now.
Yeah, I'm actually pretty surprised at how not easy, but how quick it was to get onto all of the podcast listening places.
Yeah, I thought that was gonna take like, I was like, dude, we're gonna have to have a subscription. It's like, I don't have, dude, I'm not like Joe Rogan.
And bro, shout out to Elijah. That was his idea.
I thought you said it was Krish.
It was both of them, but Elijah
they were just
said
like,
it
I would
first.
listen to it more.
Elijah said it first, and then Krish hopped on it. So I'll shout out both of them. But Elijah gave me advice when we were having lunch one day. He was like, "Oh, like it's cool watching it on YouTube." He said, "But I can't listen to it. I have to keep the video open, unless you have like YouTube Red or whatever it is."
Yeah, fuck that.
The premium, YouTube Premium or whatever. Then you can't close it and listen to it, And I was like, "Oh, that's a good idea. I'll look into it." Because I know my friend had his music on Spotify before. What I was worried about is I think you have to pay to have your music onto it. At least that's what I've heard. I don't know if that's true.
It's so you don't get ads.
Okay, yeah. So my friend did that, and I was worried that for each episode I'd have to do stuff like that. But it turns out if you have like the RSS feed and all that,
yeah,
you're fine.
There's a lot of like technical stuff. That's what I like too. It's like doing a lot of stuff by yourself. Well, it's really frustrating, like setting up the audio for this.
Oh yeah.
You do like learn a lot.
Yeah.
And
for
like
sure.
experience over like paying someone to do it is like priceless.
It's a good quote.
Like
man.
literally, and then
That's a good quote.
and figuratively.
I guess.
I don't know.
But 10 years from now, I don't think I finished answering the question.
Yeah, no.
You went
Kinda
through
just-
it quick.
I'm not done actually. I
You
don't
got
even
more
know.
goals. So you're saying in 10 years from now,
Yeah, I was just talking about
You
like my
wanna
house
be-
and kids, but I
you
also
want to have kids in 10 years, or you want to be
or at
getting
least
to
be
that point?
knowing what I want.
I feel you.
I want to be working like either for someone or done working for someone and have a business built, because I'm trying to build like this whole like media music business with my friends,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like it's hard.
Yeah.
It's really hard, but you can finish first before I like finish mine.
Oh God. Well, I already spoke on the career thing. That's hard. Gonna just have
Yeah.
to keep grinding and figuring shit out. I'm
I
pretty
just-
much on the same page as you.
I would say like the best advice is just like we keep making the stuff that like makes us like that gives us value,
Exactly. Bro.
and just try to find a way to like make money off of it.
I mean, we're on a good place right now, because if we continue with this and if all goes well, we continue getting people that are watching like we currently have.
Yeah, we just need to start building like a fan base.
Yeah, because we already have like, you know, people that watch. Like some of my friends and people that like, dude, there was I won't say who, but shout out to you if you're watching. You probably are. They hit me up and I haven't talked to them in like a while, and they were like, yo, like I watched the podcast. I actually listened to it, and like I know they listened to the whole thing because they mentioned something that happens like an hour and a half into one of them, and he mentioned it, and it was like, bro, like wait, he's like, so what happened to this? And he asked me a question about it, and I was like, oh shit, like this dude's actually watching it.
Yeah.
And it actually made me feel good. I was like, damn, like dude's watching this out here, bro. Like,
Yeah.
it was really cool. So, but we have that all that going. So hopefully I just keep, you know.
Yeah. I really like making stuff and like
Exactly.
sharing it with people. And even though a part of me probably a year ago, and I've gotten over it now, I used to really care about what people thought, and I was really like, oh, it needs to be perfect before I put it out.
Mm-hmm.
But now I'm a lot like more comfortable in front of a camera and just sharing stuff with me, like, yo, go check out my podcast. And it's always so cool when I share like an episode and people like swipe up like, dude, this is so cool.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, man.
Yeah, it's really cool. I know what you mean.
I don't know. I don't mean a fangirl, but
Fangirl
it's
over
just cool.
yourself.
No, over what we're doing.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I know what you mean.
it's cool.
But, dude, I think I'm kind of... So, for you, you're saying within 10 years you want to know what you're doing. You want to get the wife,
Yeah.
get the kid or kids.
Actually, I don't know if I want to have a kid. Well, I was talking this over like dinner with my mom, because I was like, I'm going to turn 20
you gotta
soon.
have
She's
kids?
like, oh, this is like, we need like start planning out like marriage and kids.
She's like, where the
and-
hell's your wife,
and
Nick?
career. Yeah, she asked me.
What happened to that one girl? And you're just like... You don't talk about her, Mom.
Yeah. No, but the 20s, dude. It's like a really... I don't know if I want to have kids when like early 30s, because then like by the time they're 18, I mean, dude, like raising, that's like 18 years, dude. And
Yeah.
even more. I'm 20 and I still live with my parents.
Well, the way I look at it is...
It's like a lot. That's like just as much as like becoming a dog. Probably more. That's way more responsibility. Than
Oh,
becoming a
yeah.
dog.
I read somewhere that having a kid, one kid, statistically, you spend like $1 million in total raising
Oh my
them.
God.
I don't know if that's true. It sounds like a lot. I don't know if my parents have spent that much.
What class is the kid in? Is he
Well,
like a
'cause
high?
it's not just college. It's also including like the diapers, the toys, the food, the house
Fuck that,
payments.
bro. My kid getting on that.
Because, you know, then if you get a car insurance, it's including everything.
Yeah.
And when you think about all the stuff that goes into it, it's like, you know, that might be true. I mean, you might get close to that. Like, it is a lot of money.
Yeah.
So,
Dude, right now in my life, if I had not even $1 million, actually, if I had $1 million, I would probably be set for like a good like 10 years.
dude, I'd be set for my whole life.
Yeah.
I feel like I could take
I could
the
buy a
million-
house with that, a car. I could invest in my business. And honestly, like at that point, I would just be investing in like gear and then like making stuff. And like,
Dude, if I had $1 million right now,
I think,
I'm
yeah,
set for life.
I think I would be
100%.
set for life too, actually.
I
Not
could-
even 10 years.
I could literally move out. I can get the place where we live, like this area, this whole state. You can get nice ass houses for not that much. The house we're in right now, your house.
Yeah.
If you bought this in LA, this shit would be like fucking $5 million. Like, I'm not even joking. LA like is ridiculous. California is ridiculous for their houses. And here I'm not going to say how much it is. I don't even know. I don't live here, but I can guess. I can say for 100% fact, it's not as much as it is in California. And that's what I'm saying, dude. That's the one thing I love most about the state. There's also no state taxes. Other places you pay taxes for like the state. We don't pay that here. Yeah, fuck that. Which, speaking of, I'm have to be paying taxes soon. Next month. Dude,
I'm doing my taxes right now.
Yeah. I think I
made a lot of money actually from...
I just got the thing in the mail.
Yeah, your W-2. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I don't know. After like my business, I mean, I'm like, I hope that it goes well. After that happens, I am born from like Los Angeles, and I would probably go back just to visit and like do like conferences and like creator like video YouTube con and all that. Those like what are those things called? Those like events where they just have like all the YouTubers.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Like VidCon. VidCon is what it is. I would probably go to LA for that, but I wouldn't want to live.
Would you go to TanaCon?
Dude, I heard that shit didn't happen.
They sold like more tickets.
People were getting like heat strokes and shit.
Yeah, because everyone was waiting outside in like 170-degree weather.
Oh my god, dude. That's funny. I miss... Oh 2018 was crazy. That was 2018, right?
I don't remember. I missed the entire thing when it first happened.
I just watched PewDiePie explain it.
I was binging old PewDiePie videos that I hadn't seen.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, is he roasting Tana like whoever? And then he was like, oh, TanaCon, like, and I was like, what the fuck was Tana? And I missed the whole thing. And then I went back and watched like when it happened. I was like, damn, like this was a whole thing. I missed the whole thing. I don't remember it happening. It's like I wasn't on YouTube for that entire month that it occurred. I don't know where I was.
What was he doing, bro?
Oh God. Yeah, but if dude, $1 million, 100%, I'm getting a nice. I'm not going crazy. I'm not buying $1 million.
Are you gonna stay in Texas?
If I got it now, I would.
Yeah.
But if I got it later on the line, I don't know. But right now, if I had it, I would probably get something a little bit on the outskirts of where we are currently located, like a little bit more land. Mm-hmm. Get a decent house. I'd be able to have like places to film, like the podcast, YouTube videos if I wanted to.
Yeah.
I'd have all that. I'm fine with my current car. I would just pay it off. That's all I would do.
Yeah.
And then besides that, low key, I would consider dropping out of college just to like have free time to pursue all the stuff I enjoy.
Yeah.
Since I have that money, you know, like what do I need to go to college for if I have all that money? You know what I mean? That's what that's how I would
like
see
why
it.
you go to college is to make money.
So I would do all that, and then I'd probably invest in a couple things to get.
Oh yeah, dude, for sure.
I'd invest in some
probably
companies.
Like 10% of it to invest.
Yeah, I'd try to get a lot. I'd get money off of that. I would. That's pretty much it, dude. I'd be set.
Yeah, I would stay in Texas because
I'd have. Yeah.
I don't want to sound snobby and say it's overrated. I mean, because I am from Los Angeles, but a lot of people either go there, New York, or Florida.
Yeah.
And Texas is like. I love Texas. Like when I went to California for like a wedding, I was there for like 4 days and I got like homesick. I was like, dude, there's no sweet tea. I mean, like
there's no sweet tea.
The freaking traffic is horrible.
Oh yeah, dude. Oh, it sucks.
The weather was nice and I really liked the beach.
Yeah, the beach is better than our beach. In
Corpus, ours is like freaking like ducks got oil on.
Ours is so gross. It's like brown.
Yeah. If I were to stay in Texas, I would probably live in Austin just because I want to like live in a city. And then eventually move somewhere where it's just like suburbs, or maybe even near beach like Rockport or Galveston, which would be cool.
I think I would live on the outskirts of a big city.
I would live in Austin for like 10 years just to like, because that would be like me by myself in my like right now in my 20s, just like networking, doing like shoots, growing my business, and then like I'd be like, okay, like if I meet someone like I'm gonna have a family now, let's move somewhere else in Texas. Mm-hmm. And I would also travel too because I want to like go to different states and like I really like traveling, but I don't have a lot of. I don't like do it as much as I'd like.
That Airbnb,
dude. I heard scary stories about them, dude.
We can have the whole squad pay for one, bro.
I wouldn't want our squad. I know we talked about it.
Oh, the squad house.
Yeah, we should have for
those of you listening, our friends, our group, our squad.
Like 8+ people.
It's a ton of people.
We
don't even know the total number.
I've lived in a dorm with 3 people and it sucked.
Some people in the squad are like, oh no, bro, OG squad. Some people are like, bro, full on squad plus like pretty much all our friends.
Dude, if it's OG squad, it's you and Jaden.
No, it'd honestly be me and Elijah. I knew Elijah before I started school, like before elementary school. And then when we started, we met Jaden. And then from there, we just met. I met Cody 4th grade. I met Omar 5th grade. So I've known Jaden the longest out of everyone. Then. And then I met you in high school. So you're like the newest one.
Yeah.
And then I met Marco, Christian,
like
Cardona, all the people around here. I met them around the same time I met you.
Yeah.
So if that's like fucking 15 people if you're counting.
Well, don't include Marco, Christian. Like that's.
Don't include them.
Yeah, because like that's like my squad, neighborhood squad. And then,
so I know once I was talking to Jane and Omar, and Omar's like, bro, we should just get everyone in on that. And I was like, bro. I mean, I love my friends, but I would hate to see them like 24/7, dude. Lately, I've been really enjoying my alone time. Yeah.
And like, with all those people, just like, if I could hear you in the other room, I'd be like, oh my god, dude.
Dude,
I would get irritated.
I know what you mean. I mean, I see the benefits if I did not, if you need money and you're moving out and you need help to like pay, splitting the rent. I
would want people that are like 100% reliable though, and I don't think everybody sees themselves, or I don't see everyone in our group as 100% reliable, and there's probably people who see me as unreliable.
Yeah.
And so like
I'm not gonna drop names. I was just about to, but then I'm like, no, that's just
you
not.
You can bleep it.
It's just not. But I feel like most of the people would get some things done, but I don't know. Going back to if you had like $1 million, I feel like in my house, the first thing I would do is I'd want Emily to like move in. So I'd be with Emily, which would be chill. But then thinking on squad, like, I don't know. Because I could house everyone there.
No.
But the thing is then I'm like.
Don't be freaking like. What are those called? You like bring people into like an Airbnb. Is that what you want to do? You just charge your friends?
No, I'm not going to charge. I mean, I think it'd be cool because then we could film like all the time. If you guys want to be in videos and shit, that'd be cool. That's the biggest benefit I would see to it.
Yeah, dude, we have a freaking like a Sidemen house.
Oh god, that'd be insane.
Dude. How did they get to that point?
Have an elevator in the house.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's how I want Squad House be. But we wouldn't have a mansion. It would be like a freaking. No,
we just gotta grind and we'll get there, Nick. See, we just gotta get everyone in squad who's watching, bro. You just gotta start pulling your weight. Elijah, quit sitting in your house. Jaden, quit hiding your feelings.
Cody, I think you're doing okay, but you do
just
sometimes.
remember when the lease ends. Omar said he's enlisting. We'll see you when you get back.
Michael.
Oh yeah, Michael dumb, dude. No, I'm just kidding.
That's it.
No, I'm just kidding. Michael just to stop buying stupid shit. Michael spent like $500 on a cowboy hat and he only wore it to the rodeo. It's like, dude, what are you doing?
Dude, I would return that. What the hell?
He was at the rodeo.
If I buy something and use it once, I return it.
He was like, oh shit, like I'm at the rodeo, I don't have a cowboy hat. And he's like, I'll just buy one here. Like,
I don't have a cowboy.
Yeah.
Dude, that's when that's when it's the highest price.
Yeah, he bought a $500 one there. And he comes with a freaking case. He's got a special case for it. Oh and it's God. Like...
I would just try to sell that on like OfferUp or something.
This dude, Michael, bro. Oh my God. I don't know what he's thinking.
He's going to sleep in the shed in the back. He's going to have like the worst living condition. It's like the tool shed.
If everyone was there, that'd be cool because then we could do all that. And I think it would be so chill, dude, like that.
Yeah.
But wishful thinking, you need to grind to get to that.
Yeah. I feel like getting handed it to me now, I wouldn't be as grateful because it's just given to me. Because I feel like in my 30s when I'm successful, I'd be like, dude, when I was like going through all this like struggle stuff and it was hard at times, I didn't give up, and like that adds to your character. Mm-hmm. Instead of just getting it instantly, like being like some celebrities like son or daughter, and they can just like help you out. Like not like Kylie Jenner. Like she
said she's a self-made billionaire.
Yeah,
she's not. No, she's not.
I mean, yeah, she has her own like business and stuff,
dude.
But if she was born into like a middle class family, could she have made?
Means she had to go from nothing and done all of it by herself. You know for a fact
she had her handheld.
She had as much money as she needed to get her business started. She literally got offered like all the best things, just put her name on it.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
I'm glad I'm not born into like a rich family because they can be really like, oh, I need to like speak out and like act like good all the time just because people are watching. But like me, it's like.
So you trying to act out is what you're saying.
Her, yeah. Or just her as an example. But like, since I'm just coming from like middle class family, and then like I become famous, it's like, oh, like I've been on both sides, or I'm gonna be on both sides.
Yeah.
And it's like you can relate to people more that way.
I feel like that's like why I like PewDiePie, because I don't think he comes off as how a lot of people do.
Yeah.
He seems like he's very still like he gets everything. Like,
yeah.
I'm not trying to preach, but
yeah, I love PewDiePie.
no, I think he all the people that are like, well, my new car, like, and they like flex like all their shit.
He had that video. Remember when he had a new car? I think it got taken down.
It did because KSI flagged it because he was blasting Lamborghini in his like, Subaru, and he was just like,
oh my god, dude, PewDiePie, if you're watching, please get on the podcast. I know he does not do.
He won't shout us out no more because.
Why?
No, because remember he shouted out a ton of channels one time, and he got in trouble because one of them had like an edgy joke about Nazis or something.
As of right now, we don't have any edgy jokes.
We didn't. Oh, actually, Krish said something.
You didn't cut it out. You just kept it.
I was gonna cut it out.
I've been listening back to a lot of the episodes because like I actually enjoy listening to them now.
Yeah.
And like, I heard that part and I was like, oh my god.
Hey, yo, Krish is not. He was a guest. He's not.
Yeah, he's kicked off now.
He's not the host. He's not a co-host. He's nothing. You know?
He's not.
He was on. You know.
Yeah, we can't control what our guests.
Exactly.
We don't
condone anything they say. They don't represent us or the brand.
No, the Cosmic brand.
Yeah, we gotta make the Cosmic G Fuel pitch.
Yeah, dude, we really should just like spam them.
Just keep DMing.
If anybody's listening, we want to get Cosmic Cranberry G Fuel flavor.
What else could there be besides cranberry?
I mean, what
starts with a C or a K or something?
Yeah, I was trying to think of K. Hold on, let me look up fruits, bro.
Fruits. Well, they have flavors that aren't even fruits.
I was gonna think of Cosmic Cotton Candy, and that sounds really good, but that's like cool. Keemstar's.
Keemstar's cotton candy already.
Fuck Keemstar. Dude, I want to get to the point where we're so big that we can just like start beef with anybody for fun.
Start beef for fun.
Like PewDiePie.
Bro, we couldn't have Emily on the podcast, then she'd start shit with Brie Larson right away.
Dude, that would be funny. Because then it's like a celebrity just roasting like a small podcast channel, and like they look like they're in the wrong, but we're just kind of being stupid. Imagine
if we actually could get Brie Larson on for an interview.
I would do like some Eric Andre shit. Like, why are you so unlikable?
Oh my god. There's no way she'd agree to it.
Oh my god, dude, Cosmic Cherry, Cosmic Coconut.
Cherry? They have sour cherry. They don't have a regular cherry though.
Oh dude, Cosmic Cloudberry.
What is Cloudberry?
It's like a small like orange fruit. It's like a clementine, like a
that
orange.
Could be interesting right there. You hear that, G Fuel? If you're
G Fuel, please.
You're listening.
That's the next. That's one of the goals. Yeah, so let me go over. I wrote it up on my whiteboard in my room. Oh god.
They're making a coffee right now. They have an iced coffee flavor coming out. It's French vanilla flavor.
That sounds good. But
Emily's hype.
I had all my goals kind of written down on the whiteboard in my room.
It's like G Fuel.
Yeah, for this podcast, I would love to get a sponsor.
We technically have one, but we just haven't done it.
Yeah, we should shout them out because we should make one.
And we'll do it eventually.
Yeah.
Coming soon. First ad on the show.
The first ad.
It'll make us seem more legitimate, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
if
honestly.
we have a random ad in the middle of the
we should just start. We plan to do like random ads for people that don't even like support us.
Fake sponsors.
Oh, like Cosmic Kickback is brought to you by Crocs.
Yeah.
America's favorite shoe.
I wonder if they'd get mad at us. Like if like you can't get mad. Like if we're giving you like free advertisement.
At that point, we should be mad because we're
doing it for free.
We're putting it on our platform.
Like if we did it, it's
like they would have to pay us some incentive.
There's no way that they'd be like, hey, you can't do that.
Hey, you can't give us free.
We're not associated with them. It's like, okay, but we're giving you free clicks.
No, it's like a free billboard.
I don't know how it works. Hopefully we get there one day.
I know. I want to monetize it. A lot of this
is like hoping for the future.
Yeah.
We haven't even talked about space. We were going to talk about space.
Yeah, I wanted to talk about space.
Nick's
this is a really chill. I like the studio. Hopefully this is a permanent one.
Nick, what you should do, in all honesty, we should put some renovations on this.
I was gonna tell like my mom to like get some. She wanted curtains for the sunroom, and so if we had those,
the curtains would help.
Yeah, it would block the light out, and then also like make the. You guys can't see behind the camera, and if you're listening, you can't see it all. But I have like blankets like on the wall, and it hopefully makes it sound a lot
Because
better
we're
than episode
currently
8.
recording in like it's kind of like a sunroom, except it's open to Nick's entire living room / kitchen area. There's no door enclosing this room.
Yeah.
And we
Dude,
recorded
your
in
sunroom
here.
would be really cool, honestly.
It would actually.
I was thinking about that as you were coming over. I was like that would be a cool space.
My sunroom would be a cool setup. We have curtains there. I would want to get thicker ones there. They're kind of thin.
Yeah.
Also, if honestly, in my house we have a music room where we have all the guitars and the drums and stuff. My dad hasn't used that in years. He just plays in the living room now. Or he'll go in the sunroom and play. Whenever I play in my room. I never go in there, to be honest with you. So like low key, like that could be a room as well. And that room actually
I would want to
cool.
have chairs like this though, because like I've been watching a lot of recently just like comedians and their podcasts, and they have like really cool sets where it's just like big chairs and like the mic and boom arm.
Yeah.
And like slowly we've been getting there.
Yeah, it'll happen, bro.
But I feel like looking back, hopefully in the future, if we have like a dedicated studio space, we're gonna like, dude, like remember the days when my dog would like bark in the background?
Dog would walk in,
like that was fun.
knock
Oh
over
my
the
god.
mic, sniff the mic.
Yeah, dude.
Originally Nick wanted to talk about space. He wanted a whole thing talking about space, and like he wanted to go all, what's that one guy's name? The black guy?
Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Nick wanted to just have an episode where he acts like him and just talks about the cosmos.
So space.
I'm taking an astrology class this year or this semester.
It's astronomy. The first thing they taught me.
I meant astronomy.
Yeah, the first thing.
That's what he
That's
said.
the first thing they taught me. They're like, bro, astrology, bullshit. Astronomy is the study of the space.
That's what he said. He said astrology is a pseudoscience.
I took one my first semester of college, and then I took it again second semester because I
took it twice, bro.
I got a D, and that's what fucked me up from getting into UT Austin. And I'm over it now, but like that pissed me off so much, dude. Imagine being like 0.1 GPA away. Like,
so that was it. That was the one thing.
Yeah.
Damn.
I don't know. I'm over it though.
Bro, it's a blessing in disguise, Nick. If you would have got it, the podcast would have never started.
Yeah, dude. Exactly.
And you don't know where this is headed.
Yeah, I don't know where this is headed.
I'm telling you, bro.
There's a lot of blessings in disguise.
I got celebrities lined up they're begging for interviews. I'm holding off until they give me some payment to get on the cast.
Brie Larson.
Yeah, Brie Larson.
I would want someone like.
She wants to rebuttal what Emily said to her. She's trying to get back at Emily. For those of you who watched some of the episodes, Emily had some choice words to say to Brie Larson, her least favorite celebrity of all the Marvel movies. The newest and the only live-action Captain Marvel 2 coming out 2022. New news just dropped. I wanted to ask Emily about that. She ain't on right now, so I'll ask you instead, Nick. We got Captain Marvel confirmed for 2022. They said
the second one.
Directors ain't coming back. It will be set in modern day because the last one was set in the 90s.
I'm assuming it's setting up the new Avengers.
Yeah. What you think she gonna be doing?
I don't care.
You don't
the
care.
only Marvel movie I'm following now, I'll probably see Black Widow just because it looks like something really different from what they do, and then the Spider-Man.
It's a prequel, bro.
Oh, it's a. Black
she
Widow?
died, bro.
Oh well, yeah, I'll see that still. Yeah, no, she did.
You're like, wait, she died?
No. It's just been a while since I've watched Marvel stuff because I was gonna try to stop.
There's been nothing for a while. There's been
it's been crazy, dude. Last
break.
year was insane.
I think they needed. I thought when they said they were gonna take a break, I thought they meant like a year off from films, but then they were like Black Widow year later. And like year, I guess it's a break still.
There's already a new Star Wars coming out too, 2022.
Yeah, it's gonna be a whole new trilogy.
Thank God. They need a clean slate.
Jaden wants Rey back.
Oh yeah, he was like, I feel like her story is not finished. And it's like, bitch.
He wants to see.
They fucked it up.
Dude, yeah. For you those listening, our friend Jaden, who's a frequent guest on the cast, he's got an extreme crush on Daisy Ridley or Rey. This guy, I don't know. He's got a thing for white girls with brown hair and British accents.
So brunettes.
Yeah.
British brunettes.
Or there could be girls that are tan and have brown hair.
Yeah, I guess.
He likes them white.
Australian girls.
White. Jaden's got a thing for white. Yeah.
No, but talking back, so I had about my my goals. Backtrack. I had it on a whiteboard in my room, and like creatively, I will keep doing the podcast and music. Like we just got some new equipment there. I just want to keep making music.
Bro, let me drop bars on a track, Nick.
Dude, yeah.
I'll go hard on Cody. I'll drop a quick diss track.
Dude, you should low key like
take one quick shot on one line.
But personally, I wanna like get more like. I'm trying to find the word. I just want to build like better habits. Like I've been trying to like read more and like meditate and just like build habits to like give my life like structure.
I remember when Iron Fist first came out, the TV show on Netflix. I remember you watched it, and like one of the episodes he meditates, and then right after that you put meditate on your whiteboard, and I was like, where'd you put that? Because Iron Fist, and you were like, yeah. Well, I mean, did it's a good thing to do.
Yeah, I did it when I was in college for like 30 days straight, and I have this app where they have like.
Is it just like sitting in silence, like?
No, they have packs that. Well, yeah, you focus on your breathing, but I did like a 30-day thing, and I actually did it.
My Apple Watch does that.
30 days straight, where the guy like talks you through it, and he's like, all right, so today we're talking about like being away from home, because like it was when I was in El Paso, and it was really cool. Yeah, I was homesick. I didn't have my car, dude. I couldn't.
Oh, I don't know why you didn't take it, Nick. I told you to take it.
My parents didn't want, because that was before we had a car for my brother and me. Oh my god!
You just like grab the keys like after visiting like for spring break or something. Bye. It's like, I'm just gonna go to CVS real quick. I'll be back
with all my shit.
Leave.
Nah, dude. I told my mom if I go to somewhere like if I don't get in UT Austin, I'm probably gonna go somewhere like UT Arlington or UT Dallas and take my car and like live in a dorm and be like a lot more comfortable than I was in El Paso, because it was my first time like living on my own in El Paso, so it wasn't the greatest, and I had like 4 roommates. They weren't the quietest. But
my current goals, I want to continue my YouTube channel. I haven't posted on it in a long time. For those of you listening, I posted back in the day.
Middle school?
Yeah.
Dude, we're in college now. Oh my god.
Dude, no, I got views though. I don't know why people watched me, but
yeah, you did. You have more views than me. You'd always brag on that.
Yeah, dude. I got 500 subscribers.
What is it? Josh is the master.
I put all of those old videos on private though.
Can I see them? Can you send me a link?
I can show you. Yeah.
Okay.
But damn,
you have 544 subs.
Yeah, I know.
Why?
Dude, because so one video I published, it blew up. It got like, I always forget, and plus I haven't looked at it because it's on private, but it got somewhere between, I think it got like 20,000 or 50, somewhere between 20 to 50,000 views.
Damn.
It got a ton of views, and it's because I posted it. I remember posting this video. They were making the new Call of Duty. It just got announced, and I made a video breaking down the trailer.
MW3?
It was
2013. What year was it?
It was Call of Duty Ghosts.
Ghosts. Oh, that wasn't the best.
Yeah.
It was fun, but
it came out. They announced it, and I remember I talked about it, and I literally took a screenshot from the trailer and I made it my thumbnail. I didn't have any gameplay of it, so what I did is I did a lot of old commentaries. So I would literally just put a gameplay of me playing Call of Duty, and then I would just talk about
a lot of people
something.
did that back then.
Yeah, and I talked about the trailer, and I put the thumbnail of the video was a screenshot from the Ghost trailer, and that was the first Call of Duty where they introduced customization to your character, so you can customize what they're wearing or whatever. And before that, it was just the camos for the guns. And I made a video and I titled it. It was like Call of Duty Black Ops 2, and then I said character customization ?
Did you clickbait it?
I didn't clickbait on purpose. I thought it was clear that because I was talking about Ghosts, because the thumbnail was from Ghosts, but all these people clicked on it thinking it was Call of Duty Black Ops 2 character customization, which was not in the game. But so I guess everybody thought I was talking about that or something. I got a ton of clicks, ton of views, and that's where I got a ton of subscribers from. Because then after that, next couple views they dropped off from that huge blow up. But was
there like a dislike to like ratio that was like,
the dislikes were pretty bad. But I got views off of it. I got people getting more clicks on my other videos, and then I made a video that was, I think I stopped around then. I don't know why I stopped. I think it was because if I had the editing software I have now, back then I was using the default like Microsoft Movie Maker or whatever.
Oh, that's trash. Yeah,
I didn't have Premiere Pro. If I had Premiere Pro, I probably would have kept going. But I had Movie Maker, and Movie Maker is so bad. It couldn't handle my files because I had like
size.
I couldn't how them. So I'd be editing. I would literally be at the end of it, and then the entire thing would crash.
That's annoying.
And
That would piss me
everything would
off.
be done. And I actually had, I edited in a ton of jokes in my videos. Like, you know how like,
Bruh.
yeah, you know how like the old videos like KSI would post or something where he'd be playing FIFA and then he would just have like a picture shoot in and be like, oh, like noises and like memes would pop up. Like, oh, I had all this stuff. I brought in all these edits and stuff, and it took so long on Movie Maker, but dude, I had fun doing that. It just always crashed. And on top of that, you couldn't put face cam using Movie Maker. I had to download a whole nother like program to put a screen there. And on Premiere Pro, it's literally as simple as just like cropping it, like making it smaller, moving it to the top. When I saw that, I was like, dude, the amount of time I spent putting face cams on my old videos was ridiculous compared to how it is now. I just drag and click.
Damn.
Yeah. But anyway, tangent over. I want to get back on my YouTube channel. Currently, you can go subscribe if you want. I have 3 videos up right now. They're not that old. I think I made them in the beginning of high school.
I have the post notifications on for you.
Oh, you do? Oh, you'll know when the first one drops then. I have videos planned. It's just the fact that I have videos planned. It's just like a lot of my videos include like people from squad, and it's hard to get everyone on board. I'm not gonna reveal what my ideas are. When they come out, they'll be out. But I got to get a camera first because the camera I have now, I think its max quality is like 720p or something like that, and I want to get at least 1080. But yeah, that's a goal for this year. Other goals, I feel like I don't know. I always feel weird talking about like relationships on the podcast because I'm the only one that's in a relationship out of everyone in squad.
It always changes. It's not.
Yeah.
I've never seen a time where everybody was single other than probably middle school.
Let me think. We were freshman year and everyone was single.
Oh, yeah, but that's like kind of fresh from middle school. But then like high school's when it's like, oh, I got a girlfriend. And nowadays it's like nobody, like
everyone is single except for me.
Everyone is single except Alex. And then like months before that, when I was in college, Alex was single and so were Marco and Christian, but I was in a relationship.
Oh yeah.
It's always like, it's never, I don't want to say like it's a good thing, but it's never like that golden time when it's like everyone's single. But you can go to the club and not be like, oh, bro, my girl, dog. Like, just have fun, dude.
Well, I know. I remember Jaden told me something, and it's kind of eerie, like thinking back on it.
Creepy.
No. Well, it's not really spooky or anything.
It's a conspiracy, bro.
It's kind of weird because it's ended up being true. Yeah, it's like the dude predicted the future. When I first started dating Emily, like over 2 years ago, told Jaden about it. I was like, yeah. And he's like, bro, for real? Like, y'all a thing? And I was like, yeah. He's like, dude, how long have you guys been like talking? Like, I didn't know about any of this. And I was like, kept it secret, bro. And I told him about everything. And I remember he was like, damn. And then he was like, he said, oh, whenever he's like, oh, you know, whenever there's a new relationship, an old one dies or something like that.
It sucks.
An old one dies. And I was like, I thought he was being dramatic and he meant like my relationship with like him is gonna die now because I have a girlfriend. Oh. And I was like, bro, shut up. And he was just like, no, like I mean like he's like I don't know where he heard this from. I never heard it, but he said, yeah, bro, haven't you heard? Whenever somebody gets in a new relationship, it's because another relationship ended and now there's room for another one. Or so, he had some conspiracy like that, and I was like, bro, shut up. But then after that, that's when he first started having trouble with Taylor. I just dropped her name, whatever.
You already did it in the last one.
Yeah. He started having trouble with his ex, and a couple months later, they were done. And I remember thinking back on that, and I was like, dude. And then another 5 months later, you. And I was like, bro, what is going on? Because when I started, everybody was dating someone at that time.
Yeah.
Omar was dating someone, you were, Jaden was. The only people that weren't were Cody, Michael, and Elijah. And that was nothing new. Like, no offense to them, but like, you know, they like to keep to themselves. I mean, Elijah does. Elijah's just chilling.
Yeah.
Currently, Michael and Cody, they hoeing, but I mean, they're young, whatever. But
it's the time to hope. At
that time, after Jaden said that and it came true, I was like, dude, what happened? This dude just jinxed his whole relationship. Like, but I always thought that was really creepy how he said that. And it's, I don't know. I don't think it's weird. I
It's
feel like it's
when
weird.
you. It is weird.
It's not. Think about it. I don't think it sounds that weird, but it just is experiencing it.
Oh, it's kind of true.
Because he literally said it, and then it happened. Like,
I mean, that's a 50-50 though. Like he could have stayed with her, he could have not. And just because it happens, like, oh whoa.
I guess so. You're right. But yeah, it was really weird. But yeah, that's why. I mean, anytime we talk about like you were like all goals for this year, like all this, and then we got goals by the decade. You're like, I want to. Like,
yeah, decade wise, I just want to know what I'm doing, and
you were like, oh yeah, like
I don't even know. I really don't plan that far ahead.
Yeah,
but
I mean, I don't think anyone does. But
no,
it's interesting to think because 10 years ago, I was 10 years old. I was in elementary school.
Was I in elementary?
How old are you? 10 years you're in elementary school?
Oh yeah, like fifth
grade,
fourth grade,
fourth or fifth. So 10 years ago, I thought I was gonna be in a rock band. And I was gonna be, yeah. I wanted to be in a rock band, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna be in a rock band, and I didn't even know like the only people I knew was like Jaden, Cody, like I didn't know you yet, I didn't know Emily yet. You know what I mean? Like it's like I don't know shit 10 years ago.
If I didn't even move from California, I probably would like have.
Were you still in California
I would have
at the
way
time?
different. No, I left when I was 5.
Okay, yeah. That's like the same age I left.
Yeah.
Because, I don't...
You were born in California?
Yeah, I was born in California. You know that.
What?
Yeah, I told you that before.
Wait, where?
I was born on base because my dad was stationed out there. We used to live in California.
Wait, was it a...
It was Fairfield, California, which is up by like Sacramento, northern California.
Damn.
It's like Sacramento's up here, and then a little bit south is a base. It's Fairfield.
Dude, that's cool. We got to do an episode where we just go back.
It's crazy because I remember when I met you, I heard like you're from California, and then I also met Emily, and she was like, "Oh yeah, I'm from California too." And I was like, "Dude, what the fuck? The people I'm meeting, they're all from California, and they moved here. Like it's so weird."
Yeah, my parents moved here because like we have a lot of family here, and the schools there weren't like the best at the time, or at least in Los Angeles.
Yeah, Emily was born in, I think San Diego. Could be wrong. That's bad that I don't know that. But
that sounds right. I don't know.
I think she's San Diego because I know her mom. Her mom freaking grew up in Compton. Emily's mom.
She's like, I was part of the crib.
Dude, no, it explains a lot, bro.
Yeah, she is really like.
She's like
outspoken and like confident.
Bro, she literally called Cody like ugly to his face.
Dude, I miss her. I haven't talked to her since high school.
Yeah, dude, let me tell you a story.
I wanted to roast me in my hair.
No, she would. She definitely would.
Oh, dude.
It was kind of Cody was salty about it. I remember we had a party or something at her house. I think it was her birthday party for Halloween or something.
Yeah.
And Cody came over and he wanted to be Thor for Halloween. So he went to Walmart and he bought an actual axe. He walked in with an axe. Like he couldn't get a fake prop. He went and got an axe.
Probably cost more.
A real axe. And he was just like, he's like, I can't walk in without the axe, bro. And then after the party, he just went and returned it. So he got his money back. It was, I don't know, Cody. But he literally went to a barber shop and he showed him a picture of Thor.
The Thor like cut.
Yeah,
right?
in the Thor Ragnarok, he has like the like random scrapes on his head.
Yeah.
And it's because Stan Lee gave him the haircut and it's just like some weird looking alien haircut thing.
Yeah.
So Cody just showed him the thing and the guy went try hard and put them in the same spots and everything. So Emily's mom, I guess she didn't recognize it. And she was just like, she's like, who fucked up your head or something like that. And Cody was like, huh? Like, no, it's Thor. And she was like, nah, she's like, you not Thor. Like, she's like, no, like, she's like, maybe Loki. She's like, if you're like goofy ass. There's like, she said something. And then I was like, oh my God. And she was just flaming Cody. And Cody was like, no, like, it's the hair from Ragnarok. You know when he got a haircut and he's got the things on his head? And she was like, did you do it yourself? All this stuff. And I was like, oh my God. And she's like, wait, so you paid for your head to look like that? And I was just like, oh my God. And Cody had said at the back, he was just like, yeah.
Dude, we have to have her on the cast.
Dude, she would just
what would we talk about?
She'd just roast everyone, bro. It would just be a roast, like the roast of the Cosmic Kickback.
Oh my God.
She'd just roast you and me.
Like, you guys have a talk show? It's like, yeah.
That's how she is, though. And it's because of Compton, bro. Compton shaped her.
I want to ask her about her childhood now.
Yeah, I didn't know that was a thing, but that's the thing. So, yeah, but coming from California, I don't remember much about it. I remember.
Did you ever go to Disneyland a lot? I would always go to Disneyland.
I remember
dude.
I went to Disneyland.
I remember we went so much. My parents would ask me, and I'd be like, "Yeah, not today. Like, I'm not feeling it."
Like how it is.
Like, how do you say no to Disneyland?
Like how it is at Six
Well,
Flags.
Six Flags isn't as like nice.
No,
as,
yeah, I know, but
just saying like going so many times to where it's just like, oh, do you want to have a good time? It's like, no, not today. Yeah,
today,
dude. Like, and now like there's no Disneyland in Texas. There should be, dude.
I don't know why there isn't.
We should get our own Disneyland, and then after that, just break off from the United States, and we will be our own functioning country.
They tried to do that before.
We can't still do that, like,
yeah,
historically.
You're right.
And like,
I don't know why there isn't a Disneyland here though, or Disney World or something.
Because maybe it's because Six Flags is like is that a Texas thing?
They have them in other states too.
There's a lot of. That's why I like Texas. There's a lot of stuff that's like Buc-ee's. I mean, Whataburger's not really that.
I've never got why Buc-ee's is a big thing. It's literally just a big ass gas station, dude. Like,
I don't know. It's just the food and the culture, and
it's the culture. Dude. It's a fucking.
I don't know. Maybe
Valero.
coming back on a road trip as a kid, you're like, Buc-ee's, and like you
never
grow
said
up
that,
with
dude.
it.
I remember coming back from road trips as a kid. I would just drive by the Buc-ee's and be like, "Oh, it's just a gas station." I never thought anything.
Dude, it's
of
like
it.
the size of like half an HEV. It's huge.
It's not like half an HEV. It's
Dude,
like
it's freaking big.
It's like
put a photo of it.
I'll put a photo of it.
Dude.
Okay. It's not that big, bro. Like it's got like.
It's
I
huge.
will say it's got a big.
It's like a truck stop, dude.
Yeah, it looks like a truck stop with all the gas stations, like the gasoline areas or whatever. You can get gas, but the inside, you walk in and it's just like they have a place where you can get
like beaver nuggets, slushies. You can make sandwiches.
Dude,
yeah, they have a bakery.
I can do that at Valero.
Bro,
they got donuts at Valero.
The
got
reason
slushies.
Buc-ee's is so big is because there's nothing like Buc-ee's, man. It's like HEB. Like I love HEB because there's nothing. It's like why Chick-fil-A is the greatest. Like
fuel.
HEB, I like HEB fuel too. That's the other thing. Whataburger, HEB, Buc-ee's. I'm not like huge on it, but I enjoy it.
I know people that drive to fucking Buc-ee's.
Okay, that's dumb. When you drive to it, like it's an amusement park,
you doing?
and you're not even like going.
It's just a gas station.
Going anywhere after. That's stupid. Yeah.
It's so dumb.
Unless there's some food there that like you can't get anywhere else. Like
oh, man.
I know people go for the beaver nuggets, which I think is just popcorn coated in caramel.
Yeah, it is. I had it once. It's okay.
Really?
Yeah.
That's like one of those foods I've been. Like,
I got it just
like,
because Jaden and Taylor got in an argument about it. When we went on Emily and I went on a double date with them. They were talking about it, and then Taylor was like, "Oh, it's beaver nuts," and Jaden's like, "It's beaver nuggets," and then she's like, "It's the nuts, Jaden."
It's nuggets, right?
And I think it's nuts.
I swear it's nuggets, dude. Why would it be
nuggets?
nuts? That's disgusting.
Wait, no, it is nuggets. It's beaver nuggets.
Yeah.
And then she was like, "It's nuts," and he was like, "Bro," he's like, "Can you shut up? It is nut." And I was like, "I'm driving," and I'm just like. And then they were doing punch buggy, and then I remember Jaden was just like after that,
Dude, what the
not in her face.
Oh my god!
He like punched her shoulder, and I heard it, and she was just like, "Ah!" She's like, Jaden. She's like, "What the hell?"
Like nuggets.
And then,
bitch.
And then I just heard like she punched him, but he's like, "Oh!" And then they like Loki started swinging, and I was like, "Bro, what the fuck?" And
You're just like.
Well, that's when I knew shit was gonna. That's when I knew they was done, bro. Like, I was like, "What the?"
Buc-ee's breaks people up.
It does.
Shut down Buc-ee's.
Oh,
I'm just
man.
kidding. Sponsor us, dude. We got to get sponsored by like all the Texas chains.
That'd be
Cosmic Kickback,
We can be the
greatest
Texas,
podcast in Texas.
The Texas
dude, we got to get a
podcast.
motto. What is our motto? It's like conversations out of this world or something cool like that.
The Cosmic Combos.
What I like lately is like we've been, like I said, we've been working on it and we just like rebranded it. I made that logo.
The logo's
Couch
cool.
logo. I
Yeah.
like it.
Oh, my back, bro.
It's nice, dude.
What I wanted to say was I don't like talking about my relationship as much on the podcast.
You don't want to like jinx it,
No, I mean I don't think I'm.
or you just don't want to talk about it. And then later on, be like, man, dude, I made a YouTube video of my last girlfriend, and like,
yeah, that was nice.
it was nice. I privated it now,
Oh,
but like
it's
I showed
gone.
it to her before we went off to college, and
Yeah, because it was like there's no matter like how long the distance.
yeah, it's like just call me, blah blah, all this stuff,
Yeah.
and yeah, I was like,
She's like, oh, that's nice.
it's like if freaking PewDiePie broke up with Marzia, it's like she is in so many of his videos
Yeah.
that it would be hard to like.
They're married now.
Okay, well yeah, but saying like if they broke up before they got married, and he like had her in his life for so long,
Yeah.
it would be hard not to like find out about her if you just started watching PewDiePie. Like who's Marzia? Like
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah,
I mean, like, I'm not worried about jinxing anything. It's just like I almost feel bad because, like, I wanted to talk more about it when we did the relationship episode.
Dude, it's coming in 2 weeks.
For Valentine's Day.
Yeah, Valentine's Day edition.
But I didn't say much on it because literally everyone here was just like, "Oh nah, bro." Like he said, I'm not trying to fuck with no one right now, bro. Like I'm trying to be chill, and I'm just like, "Oh, dude, it's so great. Like I get to hold hands. Like I like if I came in like that,
yeah,
it's such a big difference."
A different perspective. Yeah.
No, I'll do it on the next one, but
we should bring in Jaden, bro.
That'd be a good one. Jaden wasn't on that one. We couldn't get Jaden.
He wasn't.
Yeah, we'll get him on.
I would like to see his new insights on relationships.
Oh yeah, I feel like
he's really matured.
He still hides his feelings.
Well, I don't know. Some people just don't like to be vulnerable, but
yeah, Jaden's definitely one of those guys.
Not even like they doesn't. I don't know.
There's a lot of people that don't like. Dude, being in a relationship is like the biggest vulnerability you can get.
Yeah.
Especially once you get like really close and shit, because when
it's
you're
like
that close,
you're risking your friendship.
Dude, right now, if Emily and I were to break up, holy shit, I would be so fucking sad because I've spent like over 2 years of my life. Like Emily knows my parents. My parents love Emily. Her parents love me. We hang out at each other's houses. Dude, they'd be like, bro, what the fuck do I do now?
Yeah.
Like I'd have all like the squad and stuff, but like I have literally like so many photos of us. I have these Polaroids. Yeah. I have like love notes she gave me. Like I have so much shit. And it's like, bro, like I would feel like I wasted like 2 years of my life. And that's what I think. I'm like, that's what it's like scary, I think.
I get you. It's like building up something and it's never guaranteed. Cause like that's like the whole leap of faith thing with relationships.
Yeah. For like, cause like for me right now, speaking on like relationships, like goals for like a decade, like if 10 years from now Emily and I are still together, like that's insane.
You better marry her at that point. That's bruh.
But like I don't want to. I don't like jumping guns, you know, because like I've dated Emily for a long time, but in retrospect, it's not that long when you compare like a huge thing.
Well, you know what I mean? For how old you are now, it is like it's a good amount of time.
It is, yeah.
But it's not like half your life.
Yeah, I know.
Or like
unless I die, bruh. Well, no, because and another thing is like, if I'm not trying to jinx nothing too, if I manage, like everything seems to be like everything keeps going as it is and it continues to be perfect and shit. If that is the case, then I stayed like I had the perfect decision my whole life because everybody, like almost pretty much everybody, I'll say everybody. So many people have like they're like, oh yeah, like I've had like dated this one girl, it didn't work out. I dated this girl, it didn't work out. Emily's the only chick I've ever had a real relationship with. Nothing else is real. Like you can say like, oh, I dated that girl in like middle school, but it's not dating, dude. It's literally like the only girl that I dated in middle school. It was just like I heard some of my friends told me, oh, that girl likes you. Why don't you date her? And I was just like, okay. And then like a week later, like she was like, oh, she said she wants to break up, and I was like, okay.
That was it?
Yeah.
Dude, the whole time in high school, I was like, bro, like what happened with her? I thought it was some big thing.
Oh no, it wasn't.
No. Because I don't know. Someone brought it up one time and you got really like, you probably just like were really irritated that day. We just got mad at them. I was like, bro, was it a big thing?
I don't remember.
I don't know. Jaden probably teased you about it like in a stupid way. And I don't know, but I was like, bro, like who is her?
I don't know. Like, in middle school, there was nothing. So I literally dated nobody all of middle school. I'm not going to call any of that dating because it wasn't dating.
Yeah.
And then high school, that's when people actually, I think, date for the first time, like real dating. And in high school, didn't date no one freshman year. Sophomore year, I didn't date nobody. Junior year, I didn't date nobody, but I had met Emily. Then I literally talked to Emily for like over a year until I was like, oh yeah, we'll date.
Yeah, that's good when like...
And that's how it's been.
You should either be friends or date someone for like 2 to 3 or even 5 if you want to be really sure before you like marry them.
I don't know how people like start dating when they don't know each other that well.
Yeah, that was my first relationship. And then as we were together, I was like, dude, like I don't know. It's like I don't really like this person because I didn't get to know all of them at first.
Yeah.
And then with my second one, I knew her for a while, but I mean, we talked about this like in the last.
You know, she was fucking vegan. You fucking woke up one day and she wasn't in bed. You're like, where the fuck is she? And you like look out the window and she's eating your grass.
Like, oh,
Like,
Hey, bro, free.
just fucking put
Mowed my lawn for
soil
free.
and fertilizer down. What the fuck?
No, but you should definitely get to know the person.
Yeah, I agree.
And it's even,
And
it's not as bad when you're dating. Because, like, yeah, you spent all that time, but at least you didn't marry them.
Yeah.
Because then, like, that's legal
I
shit.
always make the joke whenever we're talking, like, squad, like, when we're talking of Jaden and whoever Jaden's, like, Jaden doesn't tell any feelings, so I don't know what he's doing. But, or Cody or Michael, and they were talking about dating a girl.
He's very to himself.
I'll always say, like, hey, bro, like, ask me for advice. Like, I got 100% success rate.
Dude, I hate that.
It's
like,
true,
it's
though.
true, but it's like,
For those of you
it's like
listening,
I made 5 free throws and made 2, but
thing,
you made 1 and made it.
This is what I'm saying.
It's like you haven't taken more chances than I have.
For those of you listening, you don't know this inside story. I pretty much, some of our friends, they've like come to us for relationship advice. Sam, chill. Hang on, Sam's smelling the mic. Sam, sit. All right. Yeah. So, we've had friends come to relationship advice, and since I've been dating Emily for a long time, and she's the only relationship I've ever had, I say, like, oh, like, come to me. I have 100% success rate when it comes to relationships. Like I say, I shot my shot, I made it, and I've continued to keep that same shot. So
it stayed made.
Yeah, it stayed made. So I'm like saying, like, I'm literally, like, I have the best success rate. No one can mess with me, bro. Like, I can't, I'm not like, oh, well, like, that girl, like, rejected you. It's like, nah, 100%, bro. Never been rejected.
I would rather get rejected and have that. Well, I don't know, dude.
So that's what I'm saying. And then that's
like you played one game of Call of Duty and that's it. And, like, I've played, like, 50 and my KD's, like 0.7, you know?
So, yeah, that's the joke I always say.
Oh, my God.
And, I mean, low-key, it's true. I mean, what Nick is saying is also true. It's like making one shot. Like, you go up and make a free throw, or you go up and you make a layup.
That's like winning, like, a championship and then never play, like, retiring.
I would do that low-key.
Yeah, that's
go out on top.
That was really, like...
That's what I'm saying. It's like I won the championship, and then I retire on top. Go out a legend.
There's still more championships to be won.
There could be, but...
But no one's as good as you. This is a stupid analogy. It's hard to put into words.
Exactly. But, yeah, that's the joke. And, I mean, I live by that joke, bro.
I live by that joke. I live by that.
I live by it, bro. It's facts.
It's facts.
Well, because as of now, and that's what I'm saying, I don't want to jinx any of this, bro.
Knock on wood.
I don't need a knock on it, dog. Okay.
It's just in case, bro. Because you're going to break up in like 6 months.
No.
I'm going to show you this video and be like, bro, I told you.
Oh, dude, no. No, like, I don't like talking about it because I don't want to seem like everyone else is
like so certain.
Yeah, certainty, and then I also don't want to seem like if we're on it and then you're just like, yeah, bro, like I thought we was gonna be together forever, bro. I made the video for her and then like I don't know what went wrong, and I was like, dude, it's fucking perfect, bro. Like you know, yeah. I don't want to like seem like the asshole when it's like I'm not trying to say shit like that, because some people, I know people have their own thing and people go through their own shit and they don't want to hear. Like I know it. When I was single, I was annoyed seeing all these people post all these relationship fucking posts, because I'm like, dude, fuck off.
I'll be on the explore page and like I'll hit like one post, and when I scroll down, it's just all like boyfriend stuff, and I'm just like, fuck off, dude. It's not even that I want it, but it's just like it's annoying, dude.
I get a lot of boyfriend.
When I became single, I became
posts.
so annoyed with other people's relationships, but that was just because like I was straight out of a relationship.
Nah, I'd probably the same way.
I was like, oh my god, they're so fucking obnoxious. Is that what I was like, dude? Like, oh my god.
I feel like I've reached that point though where Emily like is, and I think it's also because we literally were friends for like a year before we started dating.
Good, yeah.
It's like I can literally hang out with Emily and it'll be like I'm hanging out with like one of you guys.
Yeah, you did.
But like I'm still like,
you treat her like a friend.
She's like, yeah, it's like I'm hanging out with one of my best friends or something. Yeah. But like I still like would kiss my friend. Like you kiss the homies, you know what I mean?
Careful now. You're a little too close to me.
No, bro.
Is it gay to kiss the homies? TikTok.
It ain't, bro. Nah, I just proved it. Emily proves it. It ain't gay.
She's a girl. What are you talking about?
She's like my bro though. My dude. My homie.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll agree with you so we can move on.
Yeah. So yeah, that's my main point. So hopefully continues to be chill. I know since I probably won't talk about it again, I will say.
What about Valentine's Day, bro?
Okay, yeah, we'll probably talk about it on Valentine's Day.
We can really go in depth and stay on track that episode.
That is true.
We should have Jaden. We should have Jaden and Cody. So that would be a really fun pair.
That would be good.
That would be really
Have they been
fun.
on together yet? Dude, they haven't. Cody's only been on one episode.
The people that haven't been together.
Omar hasn't even been on at all.
Yeah, I want him on.
We had that dude here. He was gonna be on one. Then he's like, I want to watch the soccer game. And he came over to use your
That's
TV.
when we were talking about. Was it Joker? No, he was playing Minecraft that day.
He was there that day too?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Because we were talking about Joker and he didn't see it.
Oh yeah, and then he said
he was just playing Minecraft.
He played Minecraft, and I remember he switched the world skin to like Greek, and when you load into it had all the shit that's built. And Christian's like, "Yo, what the hell did you build this?" He's like, "Yeah." And then he saw that it was like a world that you load into, and he was like, "Bro, why the fuck you always capping?" And that's when I showed up, and everyone's like, "Dude, Omar's capping, bro. Like his dude's capping on everything."
No, we should have
Cap
Cody,
episode.
Jaden and Elijah.
Cap episode.
Dude, we need to do the squad awards.
Yeah, we do need to do that.
I have the freaking paper, dude.
We gotta. Okay, we'll work on that.
Yeah.
Should we make that a podcast or a video or what?
That might have to be like one of the Cosmic Kickback like vlogs.
I think it would work better as a video than a.
So I wanted to do like
than a podcast episode.
Like vlogs on the YouTube channel.
Yeah. We can post other content on the YouTube channel. Give people a reason to watch the YouTube channel and not just because it's more convenient to listen on Spotify and all that. Give them something to watch, like actual content, instead of us just sitting here looking through each other's eyes. Dude, you got this Sam in the frame next to you?
No. You can see, like, his
Nick's dog. If you're watching on YouTube, if you're not, just jumped on this little chair next to Nick. It looks like one of those motorcycles where they have the little chair to the side where you have the little kid in it, like Batman and Robin.
You freak him out.
Yeah, but yeah, I'll wrap up what I was saying with the relationship thing is I don't want to seem too confident, but at the same time, at this point I feel pretty confident because
sometimes you just gotta like be confident even when you're not.
I think I am confident.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to act like I'm not, and then Emily be like, "You're not fucking confident." Like,
no, yeah, I get what you. I'd be like that, bro.
No, because I am. No, because I'm not, like no cap.
I get. Yeah,
no cap. I'm chilling, and.
You sure? I get what you say. How it's like, it's scary to be totally sure and then be let down.
I could imagine.
But I feel like if you're confident in it, no matter what, it's gonna make it like happen. You know?
Exactly.
If that makes sense.
No, yeah. I honestly feel like every relationship can work. I'm not gonna say every relationship can work because there are some people that date when they should not be dating.
Oh yeah.
Like there's some people that date just because they like found each other like sexually attractive, and then they realize they don't work as an actual pair.
Yeah.
Like Michael type relationships, Hey, bro, we're just gonna say it how it is, bro.
Call out.
We're just gonna say it how it is.
Call out.
When we'll get Michael on the cast, we'll ask him. Inside the Mind of Michael coming soon.
Inside, dude, that would be. I told you we should do that.
We'll have Michael Lane.
The episode, dude. We could do like we'll have 2 chairs here.
Yeah,
and then like he'll sit on the long couch like a.
We'll have him laying
like
down
a therapist. Yeah,
we'll do it. Yeah, we got Inside the Mind coming soon.
What do you think when you wake up?
We'll do that. Yeah, that's a good idea.
That would be really interesting.
We can do it on.
Would that be a vlog on the channel or just like
either one?
I don't know if people would want to listen to us dissect a person.
It'd be interesting. It'd definitely be interesting.
We gotta make it a limited series, bro. Like I was saying.
God. Well, it definitely would be limited. We'd run out of people.
Cosmic Kickback original series.
Eventually, we'd run out of people to interview.
Well, yeah, that's why it'd be limited.
Unless we get Brie Larson on.
Oh my god. Dude.
What made you decide to pull your tits out?
Just like I don't know.
I wanted to get my fans back on my side.
It's like, well, it worked.
It did. All the comments were literally just like, "Oh, I like Brie Larson now." I was too harsh on you.
Perhaps I was too harsh. That's funny.
That's a good meme. No, but yeah. At the end of the day, I can. I don't even have to knock on the wood. I don't want to seem like an asshole. This is why I didn't say this on the last one because I felt like you, Elijah, Krish, and Michael would all just be like, "Oh, this nigga."
I'm fine now. I'm like completely over like.
I don't know. I don't mean like in that way. I just mean like I know people don't like hearing like good relationship stuff.
Oh, well,
all
yeah,
the
I don't
time.
care now.
And
Like, if you need
but we
it
were
back.
talking about it.
Yeah.
So that's why when we were all wrapping up the last episode, I literally was just like, not the last episode, but the relationship
The
one.
8th one.
Yeah, when we were wrapping it up, I think I was gonna say something, but then I was just like, I'm cool. Like,
Yeah.
everything's good in my life.
I think we could talk more on Valentine's Day because it'll be like with the mood. Are we gonna shoot that on Valentine's Day? Because are you gonna do something? We could just shoot it like the day before. And just
I think we
release
can
it.
just shoot it and then release it on Valentine's Day.
Like
Is
the day
Valentine's Day a
before?
Tuesday or a Monday? Because we release early in the week.
Yeah.
We'll check that.
Let me fact check. I was looking at April Fool's, bro.
I'll just cut out this empty space, low key.
No, bro, keep it.
Keep it in. I don't think I've ever cut anything out yet.
I kind of like. I've been like listening back to him, like he said. It's really like. I don't know the word for it. Makes me feel like I'm there, just like listening to someone talk.
Yeah.
When's Valentine's Day?
The 14th?
Oh yeah, it's on a Friday.
Yeah, we can just release it
Yeah,
earlier in the week of Valentine's Day.
sure.
I'm fine
Dude,
with
it
that.
could either be like. We could either make it something where it's about relationships in general, or just make it about us, like tailored only to people that aren't in relationships, and we just rant about them.
You can do either one, bro. I'm fine with either.
Dude, are we gonna put our exes on blast?
It's up to you, bro. You guys are the only ones that have exes.
Oh, shut up, dude.
What?
You're right.
Yeah. So that's another thing, dude. I love being able to say that.
You're just like, yeah, I got it right.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
That's how I felt when I first got my first girlfriend. I was like, man, like,
You thought you got it right?
like, dude,
Dude, I
like
remember
the first
Jaden-
try, bro.
I remember Jaden said something really mean to you one time. I'm not gonna say it on stream.
Oh, after we broke up in a group
Yeah.
chat, I know what he's
Yeah,
like,
and I was like,
yo,
holy
girl, a hoe, bro.
shit. No, but he didn't say that.
At least I didn't date a hoe. Wait, what did he say?
Do you want me to say? You don't care?
No.
He was like,
Wait, my first girlfriend? Or my
your first one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't
No,
think
I
I
just
heard all.
it's because it was really mean. I was like, holy shit. I remember you guys were arguing about you probably arguing about something stupid like
It
fucking.
did. Bro, if it's in high school, so
It was fucking like
There's
comics.
never nothing
It was
like-
probably over like Jane would be like, Nick, hang out with us. You're like, oh, dude, I'm kind of busy today. It's like, man, you fucking flake, Nick. It's probably something like that. And he was mad, and then it went into this argument. But I remember he literally said to you, he was like, dude, Nick, like, you said something, and then he was like, bro, he's like, at least I didn't lose my virginity to a hoe or something like that.
That's what it was.
Yeah, and I was just like,
I couldn't really say anything back because I was like, yeah.
and I was just like, God, Jaden, what the fuck? Like, Jaden crosses the line sometimes, and I thought that would, if that was me, I would have been pissed off. I probably would have been like, I would have said some choice words to Jaden. Like the time Jaden got pissed at you after he took a shit in someone's lawn.
Looking back, that was some dumb, literal dumb
Dude,
shit.
those of you listening, are Jaden on the cast one time.
Did we talk about this? I feel like
we may have said this. Pretty much, he took a shit in someone's lawn. If we haven't, we'll
and then
elaborate
we
on
somehow
it.
fought over it. I
Jaden
don't know
got
how.
mad because he took a shit in someone's lawn. If you took a shit in someone's lawn, you expect everyone not to be like, bro, what the fuck, Jaden?
I
Like,
know it's not like picking up trash. You're just like, oh, good, okay. It's just like, dude, that happened. Like you, the fuck.
Oh yeah, man. So yeah, I can say my confidence level is extremely high. I am confident, and
That's good.
yeah. So then, I don't really have any goals for that, for
Really?
like my relationship for this year,
I would
because
just
like
keep it steady how it's going.
it's the way it is now. Is it's literally just like we're extremely close, and we can hang out like how you and I hang out, like how the guys hang out.
Yeah.
But it's like I could hang out with Jaden, except if Jaden was like cuddling me, bro, and I got Jaden like here, I'm grabbing Jaden's cheeks.
Give him a kiss.
Yeah. That's how it is. So it's chill. I have confidence in it, and hopefully by the end of the decade, if by the end of the decade, I'll say this on live now. Still, if it's at the end of the decade, bro, that's gonna have to be it. It's gonna have to be a wrap.
That's a wrap.
I don't mean that in like I'm gonna end it. I mean like I'm gonna keep it 100%.
Like marry her.
Dude,
Bro,
as
who's gonna be
soon
the best man?
if that happens, I'm definitely gonna rub it in everyone's face. I'm gonna be like, I told you guys,
100%.
100%,
100%.
my whole life
That's gonna be the theme for your wedding.
is
100%. My whole life.
100%.
Oh my god. Bro.
Watch, I mark my words, bro. It's gonna happen. I have the confidence level. I don't even need the wood.
Okay.
Watch.
Who's gonna be the best man at your wedding? You don't
I
even
don't
have
know.
to decide now. It would have to be someone that you're still friends with by the time you get married.
Are you gonna dip
It's
on
like, what if we
everyone?
all just like
Everyone dips on each
become
other.
estranged?
I thought about this, and I always thought, like, growing up, it would be either Elijah or my friend Diego. My friend Diego moved to Dallas, and, like, I still talk to him every now and then, like, for his birthday and stuff, but I haven't hung out with him in a while.
Yeah.
So I'll just say, as of now, it's looking like Elijah, just because Elijah's always there. But if Elijah starts tweaking, shit, might have to give it to my dog.
We got to do like, if this is still going for your
Podcast
wedding,
is
we
still
have to
going.
do one like,
The Bachelor episode.
dude, yeah, that would be so cool. Just get everything off our chest.
That'd be cool.
Oh, dude,
You guys can try to roast me.
that would be so. Dude, we should do a roast.
Did they do a roast for couples before they get married, or like the one-on-one or something like that?
I thought they did that. I know they do that for celebrities. It's like the roast of Justin Bieber and
But
stuff.
I know that, yeah. But I think my parents have a video where they called it a roast, but it's not really a roast, but it was like white people roast. Like they were like, "Oh, y'all don't know each other's favorite color." Like, oh. Like it was like that. Like it was like quizzing them before they got married. And I saw the video and they were like, "Oh, what's each other's favorite color or whatever?" And then they like flipped it around to see if it was right. And yeah, I don't mean something like that. I mean like flaming each other.
That'd be interesting.
We
Be
already
very like true to our squads. Like,
we will. 10 years from now, bro. I that's the one thing I will say this, because you were talking about it earlier at the beginning. You said that you want to like have like career and then like you want to know like, okay, like not like having kids right then and there, but you want to know, you know. I've thought about this before, and I don't want to have kids too late in my life. I don't want to be like 50 years old and my kid's like fucking 10.
dude,
You know?
I know some celebrities have kids. Like some
Dude, Jeff Goldblum has like 5-year-old daughters, and he's like
dude, he's gonna be
67.
dead when they're like 20.
He's like 67 or 70.
He's gonna be like,
He doesn't look it though. I will give him that.
yeah, he does look good.
I thought he was like my dad's age. He's like 10 years older than my dad. It might be 10 or 20, dude. I don't know. He does not look his age. I will give him that 100%.
Yeah, that's, you gotta take care of your body, dude. Because
Yeah.
you can look really young, honestly.
Joe Goldblum does look good. I will say that.
He has a show on Disney Plus. I've been meaning to watch.
I've
dude.
been watching it. I watch it with
Is it
him.
good?
He's pretty entertaining. He's very. He's
Like
funny.
today we're learning about swimming pools. Wow.
He's funny. I will say that he has his own kind of comedy. It's not like it's not like slapstick humor. It's more like this dude's just so goofy. He's so
Yeah.
weird the way he acts.
I didn't know he made jazz.
Like when he talks, he literally just be like, like, he makes like a little sound like when he's thinking, and it's like, what the hell? That's like why it's funny. While he's talking, he'll like make a sound like, yeah, it's kind of like that.
That Kermit song. It's like,
Oh God,
what's that? How does it go?
there's a song of it's
It's
Redbone, and it's Kermit the Frog is singing it. Yeah, and then he clears his throat. Oh, it's so gross. Nick. Anything else you got left, Nick?
I don't know.
This was pretty much just like goals then. Goals,
Yeah.
future. We
I really hope this
didn't
year's
speak
good.
on space at all.
I don't know. We'll save that for another one.
I had
I
my
kind of wanted to bring.
spaceship ready.
He had a spaceship.
It's parked outside.
Damn it. We gotta take the camera with us.
Nah.
No, I don't know if I don't know. I don't even know like what to expect this year. Just
Yeah.
I hope that like I find a school that'll like help me with my career. Keep doing this somehow. I don't even know if I'm gonna date. There's actually a girl at my work that I think's like cute. I don't even know if she would watch this.
Is it the one that pulled up on you and was like, Nick, are you doing anything right now? And you were like, no. And then you gave me the flash drive.
Who?
When I went to Nick's work to
Oh no,
pick
that's
up,
my manager,
I know.
Cecilia.
I know.
No, dude, she has a. No.
I was like, dang, Nick going for the older women.
I should have been like, yeah, I'm busy.
It was so weird because like
I just like. Oh,
it looked
okay.
like we were doing a deal. Like I was just like,
Yeah.
like I was standing there and Nick like was like, and she's like, Nick, you doing anything? And I was just like, she didn't know if
Should have been like, yeah, he's helping me.
Yeah, I was thinking. I mean, it was weird because even if you were helping me, if I was a customer, that's so weird. Like, imagine you're helping a customer out. Like, oh, sir, do you need it? It's like, Nick, you doing something? And like right next to the customer, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
I just like look at her and you're like, yeah, I'm helping him right now. She's like, Oh, okay.
That would have been funny. I like messing with her a lot at work.
For those of you who don't know, Nick's a personal stylist at Gucci.
Yeah, I work at Gucci. Gucci.
So Nick gave me like a flash drive pretty much.
Yeah.
To edit the podcast.
Yeah. I've been really consistent.
Dude,
We've been doing like 5 weeks straight.
I edit these things in like 30 minutes, bro.
I know. I was thinking about it. I was like, man, like Josh is editing him now. It's like, I'm trying my best to make it easy for you.
Dude,
with that
so
freaking
easy.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Edit it in like the time to watch like a South Park episode.
A lot of times I won't lie, like the biggest issue with me is what is it?
Either like the video cuts out.
It's not really an issue no more now that I figured out how to do the synchronizing thing.
That's so cool.
That
has to be like the newer version because mine does not have that, or I just don't know how to use it.
It was very simple once I figured it out. The first one I edited, I did it like the old way, like where you line up the audio and all that. But this way's so much better. The one thing that sucks about it is I can't highlight everything at once and synchronize it all. I got to do them one by one.
Yeah, I mean, still, it's like
it's so much
a lot
easier.
less than just being like,
yeah. There's still things I want to learn how to do, like more so not for the podcast since there's not much editing to do on it, but for like whenever I start making videos for my channel, hopefully this year, I want to add in more like I'll have music. I want to have like a
PewDiePie-esque like editing style.
You want to talk about meme review?
Yeah, I wouldn't want to steal from him.
Lowai.
Lowai.
I saw a video that PewDiePie's old editor Brad did.
Yeah, he quit.
Yeah,
he quit like a month or two ago.
Did you see the video he did where he did it with his other editor? Like so, it was Sive and Brad did a video together, and they called it like Slowai, and they copied. It was like the entire like intro was like the same. Except they put their face on PewDiePie's face, and it was just like Slowai, and it standed for like I don't remember what the S was, but they just copied his whole thing. They reacted to like some shit. It was a good
I want to
video.
do a meme review. I think it would only be on the channel though.
Yeah, there's no way we could do that on the podcast.
We would have to call it like a cosmic special or some YouTube exclusive like thing where it's just like a vlog. But yeah, I don't know what to expect going into this year, but I do know what I have planned. I don't know if I'm gonna date. Honestly, I probably said this in like the dating episode, but I'm just gonna focus and keep like
focusing on the boys.
Focus on me and the boys. And like the right person will just like come along when they do.
I feel that, Nick. See, that's what my mindset was my whole life. That's why I got 100%.
Damn, if only we could be like you.
If only you could reach the.
I'll never be able to reach it. Unless I somehow get back with both of my exes. And
you get one of those open relationships?
Yeah, that's the only way I can win, dude. And I'm not doing that shit.
We should have an episode where we
bring my exes.
Yeah, bring the exes on and we interview them.
Dude, okay, it would have to be like I'm friends with them again and be like, hey, you want to talk about it?
It'd be
Dude, it could be like boyfriend review.
It'd be funnier if you weren't friends
like that channel you were telling me about.
Oh, girlfriend reviews?
Yeah.
They're actually a good channel.
Yeah, she reviews games, but it would be funny if you reviewed a person's their relationship.
Yeah, at first you were like, what the heck, it's a girlfriend review? He's reviewing his girlfriend.
That would be really funny.
Like it's like she can't cook though.
It's like lasts like 10 minutes.
Oh god. Oh my god. Oh no, dude. That's the one thing, bro. Emily don't cook nothing, bro.
She can't. Not even like a grilled cheese or ramen.
No, dude. She makes cereal. That's it.
That's like the easiest.
I made.
There's no instructions for that. That's how easy it is.
For 2 years, I made Swedish meatballs for her and I. So good, bro. I'm like the best cook. Like,
that sounds good.
No cap. Dude, no. I that's when a sneak peek. I want to make a video on my channel where it's like inspired from Chopped, so we can have like.
Was it that cooking video you wanted to do?
Yeah, I want to have it to where it's like, for example, this isn't what it'll be, but I want to get like Jaden, Elijah, and then like you, contestants. You guys are the contestants, and the judges will be like me, Cody, Michael, or something like that. So we sit there. And then I'll go and pick out random ingredients, and I'll give all you guys random ingredients. You guys have the same ingredients to work with, and then you can use anything in the kitchen. Then you have to make me something, or make us something, and we can say like, oh, it'll be like, I'll leave it more. I won't say like it has to be a breakfast. I'll say like just make us something, an entree, and that's my idea. And then we'll just judge your stuff, and it shows creativity. if it's good, because Jaden's always talking up his food. Dude says he's like a freaking Gordon Ramsay, and I know this dude trash, bro.
Like I can make good steak.
I want to expose this dude, and I think it'll be funny because like the part that makes it funny is, you know, none of us are actual like cooks.
Yeah.
And that's what will make it funny. You'll look at it and be like, bro, what the hell is this? And then like we'll have to taste it. There'll be slight roasts and stuff, you know?
That'd be funny.
So that's a video idea I have. I want to do that. When I told Elijah, and I was like, I told him this before, he was so down for it. And then I was like, yo, I'm actually going to get the camera. We can make the video soon. And he's like, bro, I ain't doing that. And I was like, what the fuck? I was like, why? And he was just like, bro, I don't got nothing to prove. And I was like, what do you mean? He's like, I don't got to prove if I'm good at cooking. And I was like, that's not what it's for. It's not like I'm going to put you on blast on all my socials and be like, yeah, look, he can't cook, bro. It's supposed to be entertaining. It's going to be entertainment.
Got nothing to prove.
And then he was just like, I don't know, maybe. And like that's how he left it. So...
Got nothing to prove, bro.
That's Elijah for you. Oh God.
I want to take like after his lifestyle of just.
You're the closest to his lifestyle, to be honest with you.
Really?
I'd say so.
As in like.
You have like this is how Elijah is. He just lays back. He's chill. He's just like
Yeah. I don't know why it makes fun of my voice. Our voices literally sound the same.
You guys'
that pisses me off, bro.
You guys have very similar.
He's like, bro, Nick be talking. Hey, bro. He doesn't even have to like change his
He
voice.
doesn't even change his voice.
Doesn't even change his voice.
He keeps talking.
It's the same fucking thing.
No, but yeah, we should, dude. I told Blum to do this when Blum used to have a podcast. Our friend Blum had a podcast, one episode. Rating sucked. Got canceled.
YouTube video.
Yeah, it got canceled.
What is it called? Is it even still on?
No, he removed it, so it's not even there.
What the hell?
Yeah, I know what this dude's doing. But anyway,
I want to listen.
I gave him an idea. We'll just take the idea. We got to interview ex-couples, bro. I'll sit where you're sitting. I'll have you here, Monique here, or Alex.
No, I'd rather have Monique.
Okay.
I do not like Alex.
You can have them both, bro.
No, I don't want either.
This interview, you're like, so what went wrong?
That'd be so personal.
I know, and that's why it's awkward, bro.
I'd be like,
You're like, just thinking about it, bro. Aren't you like, bro? What the fuck? It'd
like
be more fun
over the mics.
It'd be more fun if it was you and me, and then we were doing like Jane and Taylor or something like that.
Yeah, I would not want to be in the hot seat.
Yeah, I know that. I wouldn't either.
I don't want to be in the back like, just like you said something.
Oh yeah, so I think that'd be interesting. I don't know if we'll do that, but who knows? Who knows?
Maybe down the line.
Maybe we'll do it for like 1,000 listens special.
1,000 listens.
If we pass 1,000 listens for the podcast,
oh my god,
we'll do it.
You're gonna freaking let them.
I'm saying it right here. We'll do it, bro. 1,000 listens. I'll bring it back.
That's not even like. I mean, that is a lot for us, but like, what if they get it up to that?
Then we'll do it.
What if they do it? Dude?
We'll do it then.
What are we at now? I can check.
I don't know.
Stats. It said we had an audience of like 18, which is pretty cool.
Doing decent. Our audience used to be like 0. Then it used to be just us watching our own stuff.
It's like, I like it, bro.
The people, it's entertaining. My friends watching it. People I haven't talked to in a while. My mom watches.
Dude, yeah, I'm in my speech class now. Your mom watches it?
I'm just kidding.
Oh, no.
For my new classes that I started, you have to say an interesting fact about yourself. I've just said the podcast and I've shouted it out, and people have looked it up.
That's
I think
cool.
my teacher watches it. I have a teacher. My I don't know if she watches it. She might, but she's one of those teachers that's like, she's older than everyone in the class, but she's not old. She's still young. She's like, I'd say 30s. Like maybe, yeah. So she's like, but she's not up to date with technology. So I told her like, oh yeah, I do this podcast with my friend, like all this. And then she was just like, wait, hang on. She's like, I always hear people talking about podcasts. She's like, what's a podcast? And she's like, how could I listen to that like right now? Like, what do you just post videos on YouTube? And I was like, nah. And I was like, we're on like everything. And I was like, we're on Spotify.
How can you be not a boomer, but be boomer, dude? I know. If you're in your 30s, but
that's how she was. She knew nothing about it.
Was
so
she like homeschooled or something?
She said when she was young, it's probably, I think she said when she was young, she, instead of going to college, she got on like a bus with her boyfriend and just went and traveled the world. And she's like, sometimes we wouldn't have money. She's like, well, but we would make it work. So I don't know. She said then finally she came back to America.
Strange. I don't want to laugh at that.
I mean, it
is strange. I mean, that actually does sound cool because I kind of wanted to.
Be a fun thing to do.
Yeah.
But
That does sound kind of cool.
But she did it, and so maybe that's why she's so out of touch with everything.
Yeah, maybe she just like went off the grid.
Yeah, who knows? She could have killed someone. But I told her, I was like, oh yeah, we're on Spotify, we're on Apple Podcasts. So if you have an iPhone, it's just like that built-in podcast app that says podcasts, the purple one. I was like, we're on a ton of stuff. Like I was like, we're on like Google Cast, like Breaker, Anchor. Like I named a ton of stuff. I was like, we're pretty much anywhere you can listen to podcasts.
Spotify and Apple.
Those are the two main ones.
Yeah, and then the rest are kind of just like if you don't have that somehow.
And I told her like, yeah, we're pretty much everywhere. And she was like, oh, like that's cool. She's like, so what I look up? And I just told her, and I just did the whole thing.
Dude, we gotta put like.
And I saw people take out their phones. I guess they were probably like checking, like, wait, are they really on like Apple Podcasts and stuff like that?
That's so cool. I'm so glad we got it like through our sponsor, which I won't name yet. But I'm so glad we got it on that because it just made it all more official.
Yeah, it's definitely more official. I got everyone's eyes kind of like lit up to like, wait, like because I think everyone assumes like, oh, they just upload videos to YouTube, but it's like, no, we're on.
That's what it was.
It was
pilot season, bro.
Pilot season, yeah. You had to come back in a big way. So I saw people take out their phones. Some guy asked me about it. He's like, oh, that's cool. And then the same thing happened last year in my speech class. And I know for a fact this one girl started watching it. I don't know if she still watches, but if you're watching, shout out.
Are you watching? What's your name?
Amy Lou.
Amy Lou?
It's a weird name.
Oh, Amy Lou?
It's not Amy Lou. It's ANILU. Amy Lou.
Amy Lou.
Yep.
Sounds like Dr. Seuss name.
Nick. So yeah, if you're listening, shout out to you. And then did the same thing in my other class, my math class. I think I said that. And then my math class teacher is actually a boomer. He's like 75. So he was just like, oh, okay. Yeah. He's like, oh, okay, whatever. And
the fuck is a podcast?
So yeah, I shouted it out. So I'm pretty sure we probably got a couple searches, couple follows, maybe some listens from that.
That's cool.
So yeah.
Yeah, I'm in my speech class and
shout your ting out, Nick.
Dude, I'm going to. We got stuff to talk about.
You just gotta pull it up on the projector.
Yeah.
Put an episode up.
This is my podcast.
Everyone go follow now. I won't continue until you guys follow. Just stand there.
Just be quiet for like 10 minutes.
Wait until everyone got to come show me. Did you follow? Okay, you're good.
Write a review.
Go through.
Write a review and you can leave.
Dude, well, before we finish the podcast, freaking Nick rated our own podcast 4 stars.
Bro, because it was before we had these boom arms. I was like, it's not 5 stars
now
yet.
It's 5 stars.
Yeah,
right?
I changed it.
Now it's 5 stars.
Now it's 5 stars.
I was looking at the ratings.
That just shows how like unsatisfied I am with stuff.
I was looking at the ratings for our podcast, and I'm like, dude, who the hell gave it a fucking like low rating? Like, what did we do to this?
Dude, 4 stars is not. That's like what most like great movies get nowadays.
And I was like, bro, who dropped it? Because we were doing good. And then you were like, oh, bro, it was me. And I was like, what? Why'd you? That's like me disliking my own YouTube video. And it's just like, oh, it wasn't that good, dog. Like,
I've changed it. I can show you I've changed it.
No, yeah. But no, I agree. And we're now more professional with these. I already feel it. I feel like I know what I'm doing.
Power.
Even though I don't.
The power.
Still learning. The audio is clearly fucked. We're learning how to do it. But
I was listening to the year review.
Oh, yeah.
It's so cool seeing us like with Joe Rogan stuff.
Yeah, we're right up there.
We're right up there.
We're right
dude,
up there.
he has like the latest episode, dude, is like 1,400 something.
It's fine, bro.
He did an episode with Robert Downey Jr. Actually.
I saw that. I wanted to watch it.
It should have been longer, dude. Cause
how long was it?
Probably like just over an hour. But they could have talked about more. But I think he's doing like press stuff for his new movie.
Yeah,
so he's busy.
Doolittle. I kind of wanted to talk about that. I'll save it for one of our movie episodes, but apparently there was a lot of bad goings on with that movie.
Really?
Like, one thing I'll say before is the CGI, when you have CGI, which obviously there is for talking animals, when you have CGI in a movie, you have to map out where the CGI thing is going to be when you're filming. So you know where it's going to be. Maybe put like a blue screen or green screen up, something like that.
Or like an object.
Or an object, yeah. If you're going to, like when they film the Hulk, they have Mark Ruffalo wear a big ass like green thing so they can like be like, okay, he's going to be here.
Yeah. And
so you do something like that. And they did none of that. They did no mapping, nothing. They just filmed the people, and it's because the director's like a boomer, and he's just like, I don't do that CGI stuff. Those dorks will figure it out. and he just
What
sent
the
them.
hell, dude?
Yeah, he sent them all the stuff.
I hope that shit flop. I mean, I feel bad for RDJ, but like
It has been flopping. It only got like 4 million, I think, at the box office, and
that's horrible.
it had like $120 million budget.
I hope that guy loses it.
So this
What
is
an idiot,
the
dude. You don't
director.
deserve to make
The
a
director
movie.
sent it with like he didn't help them out at all. Like no green screens, nothing. So
It's like if I send you the freaking shit to edit the podcast with no audio. Like it's
I
literally
gotta
just the
figure it
camera.
out. I gotta figure
That shit out.
So they
Dude, that's a horrible
yeah,
like
and they had to try to piece together
leadership.
something, so it got delayed, and it's because they've been working from the ground up on CGI. So that probably increased how much money they had to spend for people's like salaries. So yeah, that's just one thing that happened to it, but we can get more into that if we talk about movies in another episode. But
God, dude.
I know Emily wanted to see it, and I was like, Emily,
I want him to make another Sherlock Holmes movie.
I'm sure they will. I'm sure they will. You can't edit on 2. You gotta have 3. All right, Nick. Is there anything else you want to talk about, or you ready to wrap it up?
I don't know. I just started another 30 minutes.
What?
No, just like for the video,
Oh.
for the purposes.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. Do you
I
want to
feel
talk
like we've
about
talked about a lot of stuff.
space? I know we did go on for quite a while.
We've gone on about all the goals of
That's why I want
decades.
to keep return to doing like just you and I, because I feel like bringing on guests, we've lost like chemistry, but I think we got it.
Yeah.
That's what I was always worried about the first episode. I was like, bro, like I know Josh, but like, could we hold on a conversation that's interesting for like an hour
Bro,
or
I
two?
know what I'm doing, Nick.
Or we would have the squad nights where we just talk for 4 hours.
Oh my god,
Dude.
yeah.
I think that's when I got the idea. I was like, dude, like this could be just like a podcast.
That's what I'm saying, Nick. Tried telling you.
I gotta start another one.
Start another one.
To start multiple podcasts. Oh my God.
I think gone through the goals, gone
Yeah.
through the decade prediction.
I think I'm done. I just want to keep doing this podcast
Yeah.
and growing it.
It's a big goal. We're gonna say
Sponsorship. Yeah, what are goals for the podcast?
I want to get like I said,
A
more
legitimate
views.
sponsor.
We can get a legitimate one. We'll get there soon, hopefully. There's gotta maybe do more. I don't know. There's got to be more we can do to get people to listen.
What I was gonna say earlier is we should like make flyers or something and just put them up around Vista
We can.
on those like boards.
Mm-hmm.
The
But
freaking
we gotta get like
boards.
we gotta go hard, dude. Like we gotta get like exposure. We
Yeah.
gotta pull up.
Like putting on Anchor has helped us immensely.
It has. We gotta pull up somewhere public, and just tell people to check it out.
Yeah.
Like we gotta get connections. We gotta hunt down PewDiePie. We got
Dude.
we gotta do something. We gotta take his dog hostage.
Oh my God.
Tell
Edgar or Maya?
Either one, bro.
I feel like he cares about Maya a lot more.
Okay, we'll take Maya. We'll take her other eye.
Oh my
Just
God.
kidding.
She loses eye.
Unless you shout us out.
Shout us out.
Dude, no, that if we got a shout out from like
What I was thinking about
decent
doing,
following, bro.
because I've been since I want to do like entrepreneur stuff, I've been really following like Gary Vee.
Yeah.
And he's saying like if you have like a podcast or a YouTube channel that you have, you should just like DM like other influencers and like network.
Mm-hmm,
If
exactly.
you DM like 100, like there's no way like not one of them's gonna get back to you.
That's
saying, like,
we'll get to that once we get a little bit more into it. We got to build up a resume of episodes.
yeah, I
show
think
our
at
skills.
25 will be good.
Yeah.
But now we're in the double digits counting this episode, which is great.
20 or not 20. We'll come to triple digits soon.
Dude, 100, dude.
We'll
In
get
2 years, or even if in the summer, if we do this twice a week.
We could, Loki.
I know. I kind of like every time I end an episode, I'm always like, "Do you want to do another one?"
Yeah, no, it's just to like build them
I'm
up.
always just like,
I kind of
it's
like
fun.
I like doing them to where they come out like the same week. Within that same week, we film them. Because if we talk about anything,
Yeah, it's still relevant.
it's still
as
exactly.
opposed to like
If we
2
talk about
months
anything
later.
that just happened, yeah. It's like when we posted Joker.
God. Hey, dude.
That was supposed to be the start. That was like we're back.
That was
You
in
already know.
October.
I know.
Or no, November.
Then we filmed it in October.
Yeah.
Because Joker came out for like the first week in October, and we filmed it like right after the movie came out, and then that wasn't released till late November, early December. It's all good, bro.
It's not really.
Live and you
But
learn.
we're doing a lot better.
Bro, we
now.
got boom mics. We got boom arms. We don't got boom mics. We got lights, boom arms.
boomers.
Yeah, we'll have boomers on the chat soon.
One thing I would like to have is like a camera, like how we had Christian for the Joker episode, but it'd have to be someone that
He was just zooming in and out.
I know. We'd have to find a way to like, it's like, all right, I'll get you food after this if you just stay on the camera the whole time. Because like I don't want to pay them hourly because like
I'm not paying no one, bro.
That's why like I'll buy you food in this episode if you just.
I'm not paying my friends, bro. They should just support me.
I know.
All right, Nick. Do you have anything else, or are you ready to wrap up this week's episode?
No, I think I'm good.
So are you good?
Yeah.
To what? To wrap it up? To wrap it up, or you want more shit to say?
Is there anything else you want to talk about?
I think we went hard on this one.
I know.
How long have we been recording?
What does it say? If it's in like, it should be like 2 hours something.
Dear God, Nick. I thought it was gonna be like an hour and a half.
No,
an
hour and a half.
Long as hell. Okay.
For 2 people, yeah, it is kind of long.
I'll wrap it up. I'll say.
Big things coming for the podcast.
Good things coming soon. More boom arms and mics.
Yeah.
We'll have 12 by episode 25. No, I'm just kidding.
This might be the new set.
It could be.
I think we've perfected it because
we'll listen to the audio after this. Might sound good.
Yeah, dude, it better sound good. If it doesn't, then like we drop money for no reason.
We'll just have to move.
But we got our own mics.
Move back to another room.
I changed the room a bit, and I really like the set.
Got the lemon tree in the back.
Yeah, I grow my own lemons. You guys can't see it if you're listening, but I have a lemon tree.
What's coming soon? I want to work on the inside the mind. Eventually we'll get there.
I think what we should do now is, because this is the first time we've had an episode and not really know what to talk about, and kind of just like talked about what we thought would sound good.
Yeah.
So we should just start like writing episode ideas.
We have a good amount.
Preparing for them.
We have a good amount written in our drafts that are kind of.
Yeah, I shared one with you.
So we got the dog cast. I'm just kidding. We're not gonna do that.
Dude, I saw that, dude, and I was like, Sam, like Rocket and Kato, and I was like,
Kato's dead.
I know.
It took too long.
Dude, that would have been crazy if he was on here.
This dude would have bit someone.
It's like, all right, so what do you think? Oh, it's like, you remember Once Upon a Time in Hollywood? It's just like,
oh my God,
dude,
that could have been Kato. Jaden don't train him though. He just kept him in a box. No wonder that dude died.
Dude, shit.
Bro, you put your dog in a box and just leave him sitting there. What's gonna happen?
Oh my God.
Dude, just train him, bro. He was like, bro, he fucking poops in the house.
He does?
I don't know. I don't remember what his reason was, but I was like, dog, like my dog's chilling. They like walk around.
I potty trained him like, I don't even know how I did, but you potty train your dog.
Rocket got potty trained really quick. I think like whenever he would, I don't know how I did it actually. Now I remember it. He was.
He would do it sometimes in the house, and it would suck when it was on the carpet, but when it was on the tile, I would still act mad just to like reinforce it.
Mm-hmm.
But
whatever.
Yeah, we just got to work on episode ideas. Can people comment like on Apple Podcasts and all that? It's only on YouTube, right?
You can only leave comments on YouTube. Yeah.
Yeah. If you're watching on YouTube, drop down any like episode ideas, because we're kind of down for anything.
Or if you're listening anywhere else, you can just go look in the description.
I could read off some ideas.
Click the link to the YouTube channel. Make sure to subscribe there to support us. Leave a like. Even if you don't watch the whole episode, even if you want to listen on Spotify or Apple, it helps to head over to YouTube. Leave a comment. Help us out. Give us some ideas of what you'd like to see, what you don't like, some improvements.
Yeah. I think I went over the list one time, but we got... Yeah, so we did the pilot. I wanted to do another one on conspiracy theories and like creepy stuff.
That's something I want to do.
We wanted... I don't know if anyone listening or watching like watches the BuzzFeed like
we're just gonna copy their whole thing.
Yeah, we're gonna do one where like Josh and I actually do like extensive research on a case that either doesn't get as much attention. We're gonna bring all the facts in here and just discuss it, and then our theories.
I had an idea on driving up here, and now you just refreshed my memory, and it sucks because I don't remember what it was, but it was similar to that.
A case or like an episode idea?
It was like an episode idea, but it was like a case, like one of those things where, oh, okay, here it is. I have an idea. Why don't we talk about these old YouTube videos that came out back when YouTube first launched, and then they got removed because back when it first launched, anything was game pretty much, like unless it was like pornography or something. Yeah. But there's old videos, you might have seen them, but they're like infamous for being like creepy. And there's a couple that come to mind. There's one called I Feel Fantastic, and it's a really creepy video. It's only like a minute long, and there's a girl, like a robot, like an android, but it's got like a face. It's got a wig on and it's got clothes on, and it's singing some type of lyrics. It says like "I feel fantastic," and then
Dude, I think I might.
then
hold
it
on.
cuts and the camera is in the backyard, or it's in like the woods, and it zooms in onto the floor. Then it zooms back out, and people theorized that
Dude,
it's-
yes.
people. Yeah, exactly. It's really creepy.
Yeah.
And people theorized that somebody like killed somebody, and that the thing he zoomed in on in the backyard was where he buried the body, and that the android that's singing, he put the clothing on of the person he killed on the robot. And then that's someone people theorized, but it's what's weird is like no one ever uploaded another video. They don't know what it's from. There's other ones too. Like there's one that was uploaded to the YouTube called like Barbie.avi.
Dude, yeah. I would love to get into creepy stuff because I watch a lot of videos about. Is this channel called Nexpo? He has like a series where it's like top like 15 creepy things around the internet, and then like
Yeah.
he just like deep dives into it. That would be really cool to do one of those.
Yeah, exactly. So I have a couple videos I was looking at, and there's a ton of them, dude. And it's weird that they were on YouTube and then that they took them off, but they're still back on. But like, there was some that got taken off like completely. Like they're not even on no more. You got to watch them on a different website, and they all have like weird stuff like behind them, and like you don't know what was it, you know?
Yeah, we could do video because like people could see it on YouTube and you can put it up as long as you have like the audio for like the listeners on like Spotify and stuff.
I'll play the audio for the "I Feel Fantastic" one. That one's pretty creepy.
Yeah, I think I know the video.
It sounds so creepy, dude.
I like weird stuff like that and just like
We could talk about that. So that's coming soon. If you're still here, thanks for listening.
yeah. I hope you guys like this set.
We like the set. Give us any. Subscribe to the Patreon. Give us money.
Oh my god,
I've
I've been thinking about the Patreon.
Follow
'Cause
Nick
everybody
on.
has that.
Follow Nick on his OnlyFans. He's posting content soon. Yeah. Thanks for listening, guys.
Yeah, links in the bio as always.
Yep. And we'll see you on next week's episode. We'll
Dang, we can say that.
we can be talking on.
For as consistent.
I think next week I want to talk about like we talked about like our goals and stuff. This one, let's talk about like stuff that's happening in 2020, like movies.
Yeah,
TV shows,
I was gonna
stuff
bring up like
that.
movies, but that'd be a whole thing.
We'll do it next week.
Go back to our roots.
Yeah, and then after that get soon to the Valentine's episode. So stuff coming soon. Make sure to follow, subscribe, leave a like, give us 5 stars, whatever you want to do. Help us out. Follow us on Twitter, Instagram, wherever. And talk to y'all next week.
Cosmic Kickback. Signing out.